aka Sunfire. How y'all doing? Hope you all are doing well. Those of you new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Those of you returning back, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're not seeing my channel, there is a scam going on to block me out because the truth has been spoken on this channel. There are several people in positions of power that is wanting to shut me down. Due to the fact that individuals are being found out for scamming numbers, individuals are being found out for unlawfully entering a home and causing harm to an individual. And these are people in power that's trying to stop the truth from coming out. Not to mention the fucking coven that is threatening CEOs to do their bidding. So if you stand on the truth, the message. If you stand on lies, then you're gonna walk away. Over the past few days, I've been attacked spiritually several times, trying to unalive me. Matter of fact, the most recent attack was today. Somebody was trying to liquefy my insides with magic. Thank God I got some power around me that helps keep me safe. So, we're about to change the game around here, though. A lot of shit that's been done has been put on camera. They got the truth, but why they hide the truth, I don't know. I found out in the spiritual realm, well, I had some readers come to me in the spiritual realm trying to plead their case. They didn't know that they was stealing from me. They was paid to take numbers on their channels that they did not earn. And they came to me in the spiritual realm trying to apologize for what they did, trying to get ahead of it because they scared I might name them. I might out their names on my channel. That I'm not going to do. But for you to keep participating in the bullshit, and you call yourself a divine being, you call yourself a righteous one, using your platform to help others, then you would stop doing shit underhandedly behind the scenes and taking bribes and payouts to get your fame and fortune. Also, there is a masculine. You keep finding yourself fighting off dark energies. You keep calling on me to help you dark energies. And you right now, it's not give and take. I am not gonna keep. It's time for you to stand in your divine fucking power and stop sticking your pepper in every fucking thing that's walking around here because it's got nice tits, nice. If you quit hooking up with these individuals that got sexual demons attached to them, you won't be calling. And it's sad that you have more faith in me than you have in God. I don't know. I told Most High, don't call me to your behalf no more until you learn to better yourself. I'm not gonna keep cleaning up your mess. Got me trying to keep you safe from demons, bruh. When you keep entertaining, you stand in hotels and shit, sleeping in fucking rooms. You're a divine one. You need to start carrying sage and stuff with you. Cleanse your space. Now I done helped you as far as I'm gonna help you. I've told you need to get your sage. Whatever you do some type of engineering work. Cause I seen you going into like buildings and shit. You go down like in the boiler rooms and stuff and do stuff like that. Whatever engineering or something like that. Whatever you do, as far as profession, you're hooking up with women on your job. And these women that you've been hooking up with are demonic because they see who you are. And as long as you don't keep treating yourself lesser than what you are, putting yourself out here for everyone and because a woman looks nice, you think you're supposed to just lay up with it? No, sir. You are a divine masculine. Therefore, you need to start carrying yourself as such. You should not be spreading your energy out here like that. I'm not going to come to your aid the next time you get attacked with a spiritual demon, okay? Don't call on me, call God. Have me in here fighting fucking demons in your behalf and you don't know how to sit your tail down and keep your legs closed, your man in your pants? No, sir. I am not going to be the one to come fight your fucking battles when you out here being whorish. Stop calling on me. Build your faith in God. To the doctor who's mad his information came out on my channel and you went to a hoodoo priestess or whatever trying to liquefy my insides, I'm still alive, boo. To the ex and the family member who went to the Haitian doctor to try to set me on fire, I only got my small blister the size of a pin. I'm still alive. Now, either you're going to learn that your magic may touch but won't harm and leave me the fuck alone and get your lives right. Start taking accountability for your own fuck shit. You went out here and did the fuck shit you did. Nobody did it to you. I didn't do nothing to none of you. But you want to keep attacking me because your truth's coming out. Well, stop being out here being doing underhanded shit towards me. You think my God don't see you? Hello? Everybody that's stalking and watching. This doctor thought he was going he got caught red-handed, actually. With the Page of Swords, he got caught red-handed. So did the readers who took bribes to get extra views and subscribes to stop someone. Over 10K views that don't belong to them, that they never even earned. The numbers don't even add up. Because if you look at their channels, their numbers don't even add up with the content that they putting out. But, you know, it is what it is. Don't come to me in spirit apologizing. Get right on the physical. Your apology fix nothing. You right and the wrong fix everything. Now, some people don't want me to have this channel. Okay. It's noted. And some people fear of supporting the channel because there's some big wigs that's casting threats upon them. I'm not scared of those big wigs. Not at all. They keep attacking me. That's fine. They ain't doing nothing but adding more karma to their belt. There's a lot of you triggered by me. Because you can't defeat me. Because you keep watching to see if your magic works. But y'all need to trust in the divine. Quit coming around here fucking with mine. What else, Most High? I ain't retaliating with none of you. I just prayed over you. And whatever God see fit to happen to you, gonna happen. But you trying to unalive me. Ain't gonna work. Yeah. Again, here they come, wanting to come in and apologize. I'm sorry. I'm this. Yeah, got masculines running in, apologizing. And one of y'all got some Asian ancestry. Or something about a jade shop. Whoever this female is, you have like a very high price antique shop. You're Asian. You have some things in your possession that are cursed. Now, I helped you on the spiritual by showing you that you're going to have to lower the price to sell some of these items. And I selected the items that were cursed that need to be removed from your possession. You get angry about it. But at night, these evil spirits attack you. Okay? I was shielding you and protecting you. Also, that masculine that don't know how to keep his jet in his pants must be doing some work for you as well. Okay? Or are you part of his ancestral lineage? I don't know. But I kept seeing big jasper, red jasper, big old things of it. I don't know if you have a botanica or whatever you have, but you have an Asian descent, some of the items that you carry are possessed, okay, by evil entities. Now, I came on the spiritual realm to help you sort that out. So hopefully on the physical, you're doing that work. To this masculine who does engineering work, you're having sex with some woman who has evil attachments to her. And the vision is dark. You're laying on your back, and there's some type of like, it's not a TV. It's like a photo collage or something that slides up and down. Okay, I don't know. It wasn't the phone. Now you can scroll on your phone. It wasn't. There was something physical that you could touch, and it had like Catholic imagery. Okay, you need to stop sleeping around. Okay, you evidently don't know how fucking divine you are, and every time you attach to individuals that have, it's like you're attracting these energies. Okay, because there's something, you have a Jezebel spirit or something attached to you that keeps attracting you to these demonic ass spirits. You need to stop passing out your divine ass energy, bro. It's time to go on into abstinence. You know, you need to practice abstinence. I don't know if you have a sex addiction or what, but all I know is every incident that you got involved with, you're sleeping around with people on the job, clients, and they have negative and evil attachments to them. And I've been having one was very fucking strong, bro. Almost possessed you. If it wasn't for me there, that's why the Most High sent me, because had I not fought that demon, that entity off of you, it would have possessed you physically. And then there's something about you're looking down in a sewage thing, or they had those meters or manholes on the sidewalk. Evidently, there's like a subdivision to that. You look down off in there, and then there's a woman who's Asian woman. You have an Asian spirit that has been, I don't know if you slept with an Asian woman and one of her ancestors is haunting you or what, but she looks up at you and she said, well, you shouldn't have been fucking her. And you look back and then you put it down. Put the grate back down on the ground. I don't even think you can see this entity, because when you're in this boiler room, it's like, it looked like a big ass water tank that's built in the wall behind a curtain, some ancient shit. Some kind of ancient building. I don't know. You may repair these type of things. And this Asian, it's a demonic spirit that's following you from Japan. I got Japan here in the blocks. So you have some type of Japan jinn that's been attached to you. You need to go get cleansed. Damn, it's right here in the blocks. Japan jinn or Japanese jinn that's attached to you, and you keep calling on me to come help you, bro. No, you need to go get yourself cleansed. You need to build your relationship up with your higher power and stop sitting up here sleeping around with folks. Because somebody attached a fucking jinn to your ass. And that bitch is strong. And I done had to fight her once. I'm not doing it again. I had to get you away from, had to show you how to maneuver through this shit. How to rise above this shit. But you know what I'm saying? If you don't listen, they almost got you. If you don't listen in the physical to keep your divine energy to yourself, then you don't call on me, because I'm not coming. I done made that clear with the Most High. Do not send me back to this masculine, because he can't keep his jet in his pants. Now, if motherfucker was throwing this at you, that's a different story. But you are voluntarily giving these entities permission to connect to you by sleeping with these individuals. You slept with an Asian woman, and her ancestors didn't like that shit. They done attached a fucking jinn to you, bro. And it's following you everywhere you fucking go. You can't see the shit, though. You can sense it. I'm not coming back to help you, bro. I done cleansed all them off for you. Now you go around and you sleep with something else. Don't come calling me. You better build your relationship with God. Keep your man in your pants. Yeah, you got, like I said, you got some kind of, what it say, attraction. Mars, hot in reverse. You can't, everything that look hot ain't hot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Seven of Coins, it's something you do for work. You keep investing your energy into shit that's trying to pull you down. Cause something look good. Bruh, you better wake up. You need to wake up for real, because I promise you, I told the Most High, the next time this individual go out there and put his dipstick in something, and somebody attach something to him, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you can't, everything that you see ain't meant for you. Sometimes our ancestors don't rock with each other. Just cause you and that person have a physical attraction don't mean your ancestors approve of it. And when your ancestors don't approve of it, they go to war over you. What? Hold on, let me read Mars. I'm being told to read Mars to you. This shit's crazy, bro. You know, you keep going around here. You work and you on a job. I guess you don't have time for a personal life because you work so much with this Seven of Coins. But you invested in the wrong situation. You need to invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or go invest in you in a sex toy or something, and stop going out here sleeping around with folks because you think they hot. Because just because it look hot on the outside don't mean it's hot on the inside, bro. Mars. What zodiac sign does Mars rule? Got Aries and Scorpio. You could have been dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio. Because there's another masculine there. Y'all, I guess y'all are some type of work team or whatever. And y'all be getting rooms. You hooking up with motherfuckers on the job. And bruh, you know what I'm saying? You just don't know what these people got attached to them. All right. And the reason why I say I ain't gonna do it again is because I've done it several times before. You have more faith in my ability to help you than you have in your own God. And that's why I refuse to do it again. It says the planet Mars gives Aries a, you could have Aries strong in your chart. Gives Aries a pioneer, energetic, and assertive spirit. It influences the sign's passion, drive, and eagerness to take on challenges. Mars rules Scorpio alongside Pluto, giving a sign of dual planet influence that contributes to the intensity and mysterious nature. This combination makes Scorpio a sign of deep emotional intensity and hidden powers. Um, what is Mars telling me spiritually? Your inner warrior drives passion, how to assert yourself and take action in the world. It's about finding the courage within your heart to face adversities and channel your energy into constructive change. Yeah, exactly. You need to make some type of constructive change about your sexual prowess, because I'm not going to come save you from the next gen to get attached to your ass, bro. these spiritual STDs. What Mars is telling you spiritually depends heavily on your specific astrological chart, as its message is its message is filtered through the zodiac sign it occupies and the house and the specific house area of life. And this is your work environment, because you was on the job when all this was happening. I was in some type of like Asian. You're not an Asian individual. You're a African American male. That I do know, but I don't know if you got some type of attraction with Asian women, or you've been, fulfilling some fetishes or fantasies with that race, but it's not congealing with your ancestral lineage. Okay. I'm not saying that you can't date Asian people, but I'm saying that whoever these individuals you've been attracting, they are not in alignment with who you are divinely. Okay. These are you're just, it's like you do this to de-stress from your job. That's the only reason why you're sleeping with these individuals. There's no love. There's nothing. It really ain't no chemistry. It's like, oh, she's hot. I'll bang that. I'm gonna bang that if I can. That's what's happening. You don't have no love in these women that you're sleeping with. You know what I'm saying? And then you sitting here wondering why you keep getting feeling like you sleep paralysis and shit. Cause you got demons and jinns on you, bro. And I had to come shake them up off of you. You can't move while you sleep. You're waking up with scratches and shit on you. That's why. What Mars is telling you spiritually depends on heavily on your specific astrological chart, as it message to is filtered through the zodiac sign it accompanied and the specific house area and where it's placed. Across various traditions, Mars spiritually guidance often centers on, courage and action. Mars encourages bravery, uh, initiative, and the will to pursue your goals with determination. It is the force that motivates you to get out of bed, in the morning and engage with the world. Um, you need to get out of bed with these women, okay? Because they are not divine and they not of on the same frequency. You sleeping with lesser beings, which is why you keep getting all these attachments. You don't know who these women are sleeping with. I hope you're not paying for the sex, bro. I hope you're not one that will pay for the cooch for the night. Because if you is, you're attaching yourself to these spiritual demons. And bro, when I tell you had a lot, if you don't quit calling me, whew, banners of self-assertion. It highlights the need for healthy boundaries and the importance of standing up for yourself and your values. Learning to assert your needs without unnecessary aggression is a key lesson. Yeah, you're going to learn the lesson, because I am not coming back there to help fend you off for something that you can prevent yourself. You know, I taught you. I told you to get your sage. I told you what you need to do. Cleanse yourself. You need to do some cord cuttings. You need to do all that shit. Now, whether you take that advice on the physical and use it, hey, that's on you. And to the Asian lady that owned the antique shop, if you don't lower them prices so you can get some of that cursed ass shit up out that damn shop, because you're not making no money, number one. Number two, some of the items that people may have lost their businesses, they cursed them before they got caught themselves gifting you objects that was cursed. Okay, and now they're sitting up in your shop, and now you wonder why your money is depleted and dwindling. I pointed out every object that needs to go. This red jasper looks, they're not small pieces. These some big pieces. I mean, about the size of a cell phone. That's got a hole in the top and a rope at the that you can hang around your neck. Big amulets. You need to get rid of that shit. That shit's cursed. Um, Somebody cursed it before they gave it to you. That's why your money is depleting. That's why you have not been able to sell your items. You have high price antique, or even if they ain't antique, or high price crystals and shit that's not selling. I came in, I showed you what to do. I cut down your prices, and I got your shit selling again. And I got the cursed items off you. You didn't like that. You didn't like that, but you did allow it. And then to the readers, I don't know why. I guess I was in. I don't know where I was at. I was in line waiting to get some Chinese. I don't know why Chinese are relevant. Okay, they've been in my visions like crazy. But I was in line to get some Chinese food, and these two readers come up behind me, and they was like, "Sunfire, we are so sorry." I was like, "Sorry for what?" And I'm looking at them. I recognize them from the platform, but I'm like, "Sorry for what?" We didn't know it was you. They was paying us to take extra subscriptions and extra views. We sorry, we didn't know. And then they back up without turning their back because they scared that I was going to retaliate or expose them. I'm not going to retaliate and expose you. You need to do that yourself. That's your place, to speak your own truth. I'm not going to expose you. I'm not going to. But, right is right, wrong is wrong. Don't come to me on the spirit trying to apologize for something you've been doing for months. It don't matter who it came from. The fact is that you was willing to go along with it. Transformation through fire associated with the element of fire and the root chakra. Mars energy can be intense and transformative. It symbolizes a breaking down of old structures or habits like anger, frustration, and or fear. Yeah, and that's another thing too. Um, y'all are going to face if you don't. I don't even know how to save you from it, to be honest, because from what the Most High showed me after you came to me and exposed your truth, you lose everything, and you're gonna be mad. So you should have been scared when that type of offer came your way, man. That's like somebody come tell you want to make a quick 200. No, I don't want no easy money. For what? Easy money ain't always good money. And I'm sorry you got yourselves caught up in that shit. You know what I'm saying? But right is wrong is wrong. And if you sit up and you preach that, but yet you did what was wrong. I don't get it. I'm not finna sit up here and preach to y'all about right and wrong and be doing wrong behind the scenes. No. What y'all see, what y'all get from me out here on this channel is the same way I live my life. The fuck? I don't hide it. The only reason why I don't show my face is because some reason I found it online. It's due to my ancestral lineage. Higher vibrations, beings. Something about the windows to the soul. When people look into my eyes, it does one or two things. They either turn good or they turn bad. So I cover my face to protect y'all, man. But my face is all over this fucking channel. I ain't hiding who I am. I'm protecting y'all. From myself. Because of the higher my vibration get, the more powerful my energy get. So the windows, some of y'all can't look into the windows of my soul because it's going to condemn you. Because some of you ain't where you need to be. So I cover my face to protect my collective so they can get in here and get their healing, figure out what they need to work on, and what resonates for their spirit and their soul. That's why I cover my face. That's the main reason. And I told y'all I had some up here being perverted. Like I can't feel that energy. I'm like, bro, I can feel you over there playing with yourself. Stop doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand how gifted I am until they realize and they're like, oh shit, yeah, that's it. I ain't hurt nobody. I ain't killed nobody. I ain't sacrificed a damn thing to get it. I was born this way. I just had to remember who the fuck I was. I had to remember. But there's a lot of something about inheritance being stolen, all this shit about things that were not. See, that's the thing about the two readers that came to me to apologize. If you had been patient, you would have inherited your fair share. Because y'all are some gifted individuals. You may not have the same gifts that I have, but if y'all had trusted in divine timing, you would have inherited what was rightfully yours. But now you just sabotaged yourselves. Reaching your hands out there too quickly. It was coming. I've been doing this shit for over 5 years. And I knew something was off about my numbers. I ain't know. I own, like the Most High said, don't worry about it. Keep going. And so that's what I did. I didn't worry about the numbers. I kept putting the messages out here. But y'all was worried about the numbers, and you put your hand in the cookie jar, wrong cookie jar, because you was trying to hurry up and get out there and get it. But boo, we live and we learn, right? So don't come and be mad at me when it all falls down. I didn't tell you to do it. But y'all are being exposed. You've been getting exposed. The Most High been having me spy on you. Like, go look. Because y'all triggering him. Like, these motherfuckers, I give them gifts. I give them abundance. And they up here celebrating a win that they didn't even earn. So, the Most High's like, okay. He's trying to keep his cool. The Most High's trying to keep his cool about what y'all two readers did. But it was more than y'all. Actually, it's actually 5. Only 2 of y'all came forward. Only 2 of y'all came forward to apologize on the spiritual. But there's actually 5 of you. Yeah. 2 of you got 10K views that did not belong to you. And this has been going on over a period of time. And your work ethic does not even speak for that amount of views. But it's okay. And what's so sad about it, I actually like you. But that's the part that hurts my heart. It's always when I find a reader that I like that's doing underhanded shit. And I'm like, so damn. Why do I like the ones that's crooked? And that's like, I guess I'm attracted to the broken ones. The ones that's out here broken. But, had you just done what was right and not try to run the fast lane, you know what I'm saying? Finessing the motherfucking system. You think the CEO of this motherfucking company gonna let that shit ride? I wouldn't if I was the CEO. Because then that makes the CEO look bad. That makes his whole platform look bad. But that's okay. Y'all did what you did. Accept your repercussions. But you motherfuckers that want me dead can go suck on a rotten ass egg, because I ain't going nowhere till God call me home. Shit. Till God says it's time for me to go. Until then, I'm here. So you can try to twist my insides and turn them into liquid. You can go write my name on goat hearts and shit. I heard you. Yeah, you got busted. That one got busted. Talking about, can I fix it? I heard the conversations. Oh no, she knows that I know I did this. Because you got lied to. I heard your conversation. You let 2 motherfuckers lie to you. Then also on the spiritual, motherfuckers getting locked up as spiritual police actually locking motherfuckers up. That part they don't want me to talk about. Yeah. See, on the spiritual, I had a cop come hand me a fuck. He a real cop on the spiritual. I guess he in the physical too. But he's a spiritual cop. And he smiled at me like I got your back. That's exactly what he said to me. He arrested my motherfucking tormentor who tried to break my fucking wrist in the spiritual. Handed me a packet of order protection against him. Then I seen a family member sitting up with who wanted me in the ICU, sitting in the ICU on a video call talking to somebody. We got to stop her. You can't. So keep getting that Haitian voodoo worker to do what they doing, and they ain't gonna do nothing but curse their damn selves. They've been warned. Y'all talk that shit, and then that's what's crazy about the family member. You know best of all how the scripture. You know the scripture, but you don't believe in the scripture. But I'm living proof that scripture's real. Touch not my anointing. You just don't want, you can't stand the fact that you wasn't the one. You know, what you wanted for me, you wanted me in the ICU, now you finna be in the ICU. I seen it. You laid up in the hospital gown on that goddamn breathing machine. Yeah, that's where you wanted me. That's where you finna be. And I ain't did shit. Everything you wishing for me is coming right back on you. I kid y'all not. All day long, I've been feeling like I was dying. And the Most High said, I'm letting you feel it. I want you to feel it. So that they can get their fucking karma. He could have kept it because I'm protected from the shit. But he let me go through it on purpose. On purpose. To the doctor who tried to unalive me because his shit came out across my table. Yeah, you caught red-handed, bro. That's all right, though. It's all right. I ain't got to do shit to you. I ain't even send no reverses out. Like I said, I'll put it all in God's head. And watch how he work it. He gonna work it better than I ever can. And that's the truth that just got expressed. Come on through, Speed. Yeah. Y'all fucking with the earth sign. Who speaks the truth? Me, a fucking Capricorn. Y'all keep planting these seeds here. Keep planting these seeds of deceit and deception and trying to unalive me. Knight of Swords, acting off impulse. Yeah. Keep acting off impulse, trying to attack. Keep on. And watch how my ancestors of the Most High act on impulse on your ass. But see, you know, a spiritual woman is the greatest threat to the status quo. Who said that? John 9. And she told the motherfucking truth. The fruits that she bear, the more power she has access to. I saw what that meant today. The fruits that I bared gave more access to the power that I have. You know who got me out of that bed today? My motherfucking children. Because I've been teaching them roots and tonics and how to pray. My baby, she was like, Mama, I don't know nothing about reading no Psalms. Just read it, baby, and believe that you helping me. Because I was stuck to the bed. I could not get out the bed today. Because it felt like my stomach was turning over into liquid form. Like somebody was ripping all my insides out. And I was laying there and I'm screaming and I'm hollering. I said, baby, I need your help. One of them made me some peppermint tea. And the other got the book of Psalms and started praying over me. And while she was reading, I could actually feel her energy, like sending life to me. She said, Mom, I said, didn't you? I tried to tell her, I said, baby, you got to be careful with your mouth. She said, why you say that? I said, cuz you got the power of prayer. She said, what do you mean, Mama? I said, you got the power of prayer. So you can speak life over situations. But everybody don't deserve them prayers. Because some people try to use, I had to learn myself. When I pray for certain individuals, they took that power and turned it against me. So now, for my enemies, I only pray for their change and for them to see the errors of their ways. Other than that, I don't send no other prayers to my enemies. I would not give them power to come for me. So I have to teach my baby that it's not about being selfish. It's about using your spirit of discernment. You know? But I said, did you see every time you would speak, God save me, I would shiver. She said, yeah, I saw that. I thought you was just cold. I said, no, those was your words, the power of your words hitting me. You know, it fucked me up today to see my baby praying over her mama. And once she finished, I turned over in the bed. And it felt like when I turned over, a sheer pain hit me in my right side. And I fell asleep. I passed out after she finished. When I woke up with determination. You know, some people asked God to silence me, which he did. He told me just rest. And I'm sitting here telling God, well, you know, I might defy you, right? You know, because I want to speak my goddamn truth. I don't appreciate what's been going on. And you want me to be quiet? The Most High say, I support whatever you do. I support the truth. Okay, then. That's why I'm here today. Because for the last few days, I was quiet because by request, somebody requested God to silence me. Because what was revealed through my visions. And he already told me who that was. The government, the CIA, and the motherfucking CEO of this platform. Ask God to quieten me. Because y'all fear what's going to happen to me. While I was quiet, they was attacking. Trying to unalive me. Magically. I can't be quiet. I can't be quiet because if I be quiet, ain't no telling what might happen. Which I don't fear either. The hermit. Yeah, they want me to be isolated and alone. That I shall not be. You know? I keep my energy reserved. That's another thing too. Oh, thank you. Whoever attacked me with the goat's heart, I'm gonna tell y'all how that happened, right? I'm sitting in there. I get up, go take my spiritual bath, my cleansing. And I'm in the tub, I'm cool, everything fine. I'm singing and I'm doing my cleanse like I normally do. And next thing you know, a force hit me in my gut around my solar plexus and my sacrum. And I mean hit me hard. And I was pinned to the bathtub. I had just let the water out. And I was pinned to the bathtub. I couldn't get up. So I called for my baby girl to go get my camper and my little burner. And when I tell you, I showed y'all the burner before. It's small. It's not even bigger than $50. I put the camper in there, and it wasn't nothing in there but camper. I lit it, and as I'm laying there, I hear that song. Something. Hold on. I think I'm gonna love you for the rest of my life. Let it burn. Hold on, that fire. I think it's Jasmine Sullivan. That fire, let it burn. I think I'm gonna love you for the rest of my life. Baby. That's all. I can't think of it. I started hearing it because I had the music playing. Let it burn, because I was going to blow it out, right? But when I heard that, I'm thinking, okay, well, Spirit must be telling me let this shit burn on out. So I did, right? I let it burn out completely. You know, when camper burns out, it stops, the flame goes out. If you ever used camper before. I kid you not, when the camper was gone, sparks started shooting from the feet of this little of my little cauldron that I burned my camper and shit in. Fire started shooting, sparks started shooting from the feet, like the feet was coming alive. It's got 3 feet on the bottom, and it's charred. I'm gonna show y'all how charred this motherfucker is. This is, it's charred. Look at that. See where the flames came out the bottom? For sparks start shooting out the bottom of this damn thing, right? It was empty like this. Nothing in there. I even did a test after I got out the bath. And sparks was shooting out the bottom. And then a flame, little as this little cauldron is. And I'm going to set my big lighter so you can get a gauge. That's a normal size big lighter. That's how little this thing is, right? A flame, I kid you not, along my desk, shot out this damn thing. And I mean shot out of it. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, what in the fuck? So finally, I grabbed my wet ass wash rag and I put it over top of it. Should it extinguish the flame, right? Well, I let it sit there for a minute. And then I took the rag off. And as soon as I removed the rag, the flame shot out the top again. And then this cauldron jumped off the bathtub, side of the bathtub, into the tub with me. I have no water in the tub. I was just draining, getting ready to get up. I was burning that camper to get whatever was pinning me down up off me, right? When I took the washcloth off of there, that motherfucker shot off like the legs came alive, and that bitch shot off the tub and hit me on my leg. And then I couldn't move nothing but my hand, so I got my hand and I used my fingers and I knocked it to the side and it fell down up under my left thigh, singeing the fuck out of me. I'm burning, I'm screaming and I'm hollering. I'm like, oh my God, somebody help me. Because I can't get up, turn the water on, I'm stuck. And my baby, as soon as she bust in, I guess my spirit team, because I couldn't get under my leg to move it. I'm trying my best to, whatever movement I got, all I could move is my hand and my wrist. And I'm down under my thigh trying to get it, move it, touch it. And the tips of my finger just kept hitting it. But I was not making real good contact to move it. So it's like setting all my yard and everything on fire. I'm on fire like a motherfucker. So I'm screaming. As soon as my baby girl busted in the door, it shot, I guess, because my door, I don't know, whatever had me pent down in that tub had the door blocked. When my baby opened that door, I guess my spiritual team was able to get in, and that mug shot down towards the drain by my foot. I have a little burn on my foot where it landed, hit my foot, and then rolled over into the drain, and it finally went out. And then my daughter, she was like, Mama, what's wrong? I said, I'm stuck. Just turn on the water. Now, mind you, my kids know I don't let nobody in my house. You know what I'm saying? That same night, some girl come bearing gifts to my children, and they let her in my house. And I was like, what the fuck possessed y'all? Y'all know I don't let nobody in my house. Why is this child in my house? You know, whatever, not saying this child did it, but whatever got in my house, it got in through her because she had no permission to be in my home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, did not have permission to be in my home, and all of a sudden you in my home, and then this shit, I'm getting spiritually attacked, you know? Somebody attached, because she don't never come to my house, you know? Ain't never came to my house. Now all of a sudden you in my house? What the fuck? And I'm like, nah, this shit ain't, nah, that don't rock, you know? So I had a big, long discussion with my kids, like, I don't know what came over y'all to allow somebody in my house. And, you know, because I kept hearing an extra voice, and I'm like, somebody's in my house while I'm pinned down in this tub. And I finally asked my baby girl, I said, who is that downstairs? Oh, that's what you call it. She brought us some banana pudding for their Thanksgiving dinner. I was like, okay, so she's in the house? And he was like, yeah. I said, because I knew she brought the pudding, but I didn't know she came in. And they was like, yeah, she's in the house. I said, get her out of my house right now. And it was like, but no, I said, get her out of my house right now. I never gave permission for her to be here. Why is she in here? You know? And so finally, once they got her out the house, whatever was attached to her had to let me go. But yet I was still in pain, so I had to have my baby. Like, it's caused all my muscles in my abdomen to seize. And I could not move. So my baby sat there and she massaged me and worked me out until I was able to move. And she's like, what do I need to do? I said, put the water back in the tub. So she filled the tub back up with water. And once the water, and then I told her to bring me water, and I was drinking water. And it's like the more the water got surrounded my body, the more I consumed water, the better I started to feel. And I was like, okay. So, that's why I say you have to be careful about folks entering your home, because you don't know what they have attached to them. They sometimes don't know what they have attached to them. But whoever was working their work must have put that in the plan. You know what I'm saying? Because I know who sent that towards me, and they know this girl is friends with my child, and I feel like they used this child as a pawn to get through my door, bearing gifts. And my kids, what's crazy is they have amnesia now, because one came in and saw the flame and swept them down. They never saw the damn flame. They just saw smoke. I'm like, what? You only saw smoke? It was like, yeah. So they had, whoever did that little Haitian shit, they had my babies where they couldn't see the truth, But one of them did. That's like, yeah, mama, I remember seeing that flame. I was like, that's what I thought. Okay, I know I ain't crazy, But yeah, y'all wanted me in the ICU. Now you're going to be in the ICU. I'm not going to the ICU. Not like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my thigh still burn a little bit, But I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, Most High, is my protection not working? He's like, yeah, it's working. He said, I did it on purpose. I let it come through. I was like, but why? He said, because I want them to get their karma, because they think they slick. These practitioners done been warned spiritually. Oh my gosh, that's the one that threw his hand. That's the one that threw his hand that I tried to save. That was the one that threw his hand. Damn. I tried to save him. I tried to stop him. Remember I told y'all about that trial they did of all practitioners that was tested? Yeah, they keep throwing work, yeah. Y'all gonna be more y'all trying to unalive me through magic. Those are the ones I saw being fed to what's the damn Ashmit? Okay, keep on. Anubis is weighing your heart, and Ashmit is devouring your heart. Okay, so y'all walking around here heartless and soulless. Keep throwing your magic on me. But I ain't touched neither one of y'all. I ain't done nothing to you. That's why they showed me, because I wanted to reach out. I probably wanted to, I ain't gonna lie, I did want to throw some shit back. Yep, I sure did. So it wasn't really me trying to help. It was me. Well, I did try to help one, but I think I was finna throw that motherfucker back, because I got mad, because I knew who did through the first hand, through the first stone. It was the two family members that threw that phone, through the phone, called up that Haitian. Who had to put my name on a goat's heart. I saw that shit. Yeah, I saw that shit. Two motherfucking family members had a Haitian put my name on a goat's heart. And I seen him standing over the flame, putting that heart in the fucking flame. And he's being caught. He got caught red-handed by somebody, because I heard him asking, like, bro, if you don't stop, he told him to stop. Stop what you're doing. Because see, this fella didn't know they was being watched. So they went to the practitioner in the physical and told him, caught him red-handed. You know? I don't know if they caught this doctor red-handed with who he went to. Probably did, but if it did, okay. But somebody from overseas. Yep. They call them motherfuckers overseas. That's how far, because won't nobody over here do the magic for them no more. So now they calling overseas the motherfuckers practitioners, because you can look them up online. That I know. You can Google a fucking root doctor online and call them up. Spirit had me look it up. So that's what they doing. And these root workers don't know what's going on over here. And then some of them probably need the money because they probably offer them so much money. They're like, oh shit, with the Seven of Pentacles, more than what they magic's worth. So they jump into action. Next thing you know, they send up here getting messages from their spirit guys with the hermit. Like, bro, that seed you just tossed on that earth angel, who's the truth. You know what I'm saying? In divine timing, we gonna have your ass if you don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Shit. They tried to set my ass on fire. Nope. Didn't work. You singed me. You singed me. But I ain't gonna lie, that flame, flame was huge. I said, what the fuck? Somebody really doing some root work. That flame came through, and it was like, you know those fireworks, the little tanks? When you put, that's what it looked like at the bottom. You know how you like those little tanks that when you light them, they skirt across the ground? That's what the cauldron did. Like one of them little fireworks from the tank. I was like, okay. Okay. But that didn't work. That was a failed attempt. And then whoever tried to liquefy my insides today, that was a failed attempt, but it's okay. It's okay. In divine timing, everything gonna have to answer to what they did. I already told y'all, Judgment Day is every day, but there is gonna be a day that's coming up, and I've already given you that day. Yeah, there's a masculine and a Queen of Cups. Or there is a Queen of Cups who's a masculine. Transgender energy. Why did I see a transgender? They want to show some compassion. They've been going to the spiritual guides because they ready to surrender. Okay. The world. Yep. So there is a transgender who's wanting to show some compassion for the shit that they did. They're learning there's time to surrender. Because something about who they is, their true identity with the King of Cups. The Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, who's present themselves to the world as a Queen of Cups, a woman. They're being forced to surrender. Two of Wands. They've been going down the wrong path towards your Empress. Okay. Or they want to come towards your Empress. They are sorry for trying to unalive an Empress. Okay. Damn. So there is a transgender who presents themselves to the world as a Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine. But they was really born a King of Cups, a masculine Cancer, Pisces, a Scorpio, who maybe turning themselves in. With the Three of Swords. Hold on. I'm feeling something else. What else am I picking up? What deck? Whoever this transgender is has been reaching out to Empress spirit guides. Um, well, they hope they got locked up. They hoping they get released. I don't know. Maybe they okay. I don't know. Let's see. Blessings and curse. Don't assume. Do not be assumed, not of your thorns, or of your flowers. Psychic self love. Yeah. Okay, so there is a Queen of Cups that's realizing that she's not she's a Queen of Cups, realizing that she is no match. Somebody learned their lesson fucking around with somebody with psychic gifts. Oh, yep. What is this world? Your goals. That may be the other individual that's taking, receiving views for something they didn't earn. Day-to-day reality, use the most business-like way, and Capricorn. That's somebody else that's been stealing. So there's a transgender that's been stealing views from me too. Her spirit guides have been guiding her to communicate about her wrongdoings. With the Two of Wands going down the wrong path against the Empress. They're heartbroken because now they realize they done fucked up. Ascended Masters in reverse. Their guides are turning against them. Oh shit. If you get nervous, focus on service. There's somebody that didn't earn, okay? That did not earn what they received when it comes to service. And then they can't even compare when it comes to service to the Empress. Possibly about getting on live. The extraordinary powers of prayer, the highest and lowest aspect of control and situation. And Scorpio, what I say, it's a Scorpio, transgender Scorpio that's also involved in this damn stealing of views and all this shit. Law of attraction. There's a transgender that's been doing the same thing. Oh, that's the one that backed up. For some of y'all, there is actually a female. I'm getting two, okay? I'm hearing this two ways. There is a female energy that is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that's involved with these view deaths. And then there is a masculine transgender who appears as a female who also was stealing views, taking bribes to take views. Okay. You are worthy and beautiful. Who's been trying to pass themselves off as me? Divine, magnetic, valuable. Yeah. So whoever's transgender has been trying to pass themselves off as me. They could be heavy set. They be trying to do their hair like me. It's okay to forget and then remember all over again the Voyager. That's confirming what I said about my kids forgot what happened. Like they didn't know. But they remembered. Yeah. So it was the Scorpio that was trying to burn me. Oh, because this Scorpio feared that I would expose them with the world, the transgender. Huh. So the Scorpio, they're not even being guided by the divine at all. They've been copying me, duplicating me, trying to look like me, pose themselves as me, you know. Um, oh, that's another reason why I stopped showing my face, because they try to look like me. So as long as they don't have no updated looks of me, they can't copy my new look. Okay, my present look. All right, what else, Spirit? The witness truth. Reflect on the personal observation and experience. Ensure that your accounts of events is honest and clear. Your perspective is valuable and understanding the full scope of the situation. Um, that's another message the Most High gave me. That those that did not see me as valuable now sees me as valuable, and those that they paid to come for me uh, are not seen as valuable. That's another reason why I'm being attacked by those who lost their accessibility or um, their level of being a good asset to those that came for me. They're no longer being seen that way, because I've proven myself more valuable than they have. The justice scale. Balance is balance your decision with fairness and equality. Eventually, all aspects of a situation impartially and ensure that, excuse me, I said envision. That says evaluate all aspects of a situation um, impartially and ensure that your actions are just. Strive for balance and achieve fair outcomes. So whoever recorded everything against this doctor, whoever has been investigating the number fraud, the scam here on this platform, make sure you're being just. And it says legal wisdom. Seek wisdom in navigating legal complexities. Consult legal experts and educate yourself about relevant laws and regulations. Wisdom in legal matters will guide you through challenges. Um, mm, these individuals could be trying to seek out lawyers or need to. What else? The case files. Organize your information systematically. Keep detailed records and review your case files regularly. Structured documents. Oh, the cop on the spiritual realm. The cop on the spiritual realm. When I got arrested, y'all, I prophesied over a cop, right? I told him something. And I told him, if it's true, then you know I'm telling you the truth. That's the cop that came to me in the spiritual realm. You know? Wow. The cop that arrested me said, I got your back. Organize your information systematically, keep detailed records, and review your case files regularly. Structured documentation will aid in thorough analysis and decisions making. So that's also to the case far as these numbers go. I'm not the only one who suffered behind this. I guess I'm the one that's here to stop it. So, what I've heard is this individual keeps certain readers or certain individuals out of the eyesight of the CEO of this platform on purpose, so that they can scam, so that they can run this scam. But the CEO is being asked to start going over their numbers, seeing how these things look up and line up. Because if we're seeing them, you know, you got to be seeing it. The veiled threat, a seemingly innocuous warning concedes dangerous criminal intent. What I say. So I guess depleting my readings down to one view, that was a threat for me to shut up. What else, Spirit? The deceptive shield. An individual or organization use a false front to protect themselves while engaging in illegal activities. Yeah. So, you know, whoever's behind stealing these numbers on YouTube, threatening my platform by lowering me down to 1 or 2 views when Spirit been telling me that number is banking over 10K. But they are hacking my live streams, hacking my studio platform, and they altering the numbers. Somebody let it slip one time because I saw the actual numbers one time and I was like, whoa, that ain't nowhere compared to what I'm actually showing. You know, somebody let it slip and I was able to see my true numbers here on this platform. You know, so I don't trust what I see in the studio because I've seen my real numbers. Somebody forgot to cloak them, you know, or somebody uncloaked them so that I could see. The hidden agitator. An individual secretly incites unrest or conflict leading to a criminal outcome. Yeah. Oh, so that motherfucker did it. That's who let me see the numbers. The one that was stealing from me. He wanted me to see so this motherfucker's cocky. Yeah, I want you to see what I'm taking from you and giving to people that didn't deserve it or earn it. You know. The legal framework. Excuse me. Familiarize yourself with the legal framework surrounding your issue, understanding the rules, regulations, and precedent that apply in a solid grasp of legal context will aid in effective problem solving. So this person thought I ain't have no knowledge of legal, like I didn't read the small print. because I didn't know how to work this shit in the beginning. So they thought I was an easy prey. They wouldn't count on my fucking spiritual gifts. About me being the truth around this motherfucker. Okay. What else, Divine? The truthful Hello. The truthful testimony. They wasn't counting on me being the motherfucker out here spitting the truth. Ensure that your statements and accounts are accurate and honest. Your testimony should reflect the truth as you understand it. Integrity and connection, and communication is essential for trust and credibility. Exactly. That's why I stand on the truth and I speak the truth and I tell it like it is. They didn't count on that. He didn't count on that. How do you say that? Enigmatic cipher. Decode the mysteries in your life. Use your analytical skills to unravel complex situations or communications. Pay attention to patterns and symbols exactly that may hold deeper meanings. That's exactly what I've been doing since I've been on this platform, because I'm like, bruh, ain't no way in hell a motherfucker got a platform and only got 60, under 100 videos, and they hitting it in damn near 100K. How? That don't even make sense. It don't make sense at all. And you got motherfuckers out here been putting in work like me. Got over 100K videos, but yet, you know what I'm saying, suffering. The misguided justice, right. A wrongful conviction or accusation leads to further criminal acts driven by revenge. So yeah, because the information came out on my channel, because the Most High called their asses out about what they were doing on this platform, they call themselves seeking revenge by making it look like I'm only getting 1 or 2 views per video. The dark pace. A secret agreement between individuals result in coordinated criminal acts, stealing views and subscriptions, hacking in, taking what is, skimming off the numbers, getting motherfuckers paid that shouldn't be getting paid, and they getting a cut out of it. Veil of Shadows. A secret organization uses its influences to control and exploit vulnerable individuals, like the cult trying to influence the goddamn CEO to back them up and shut motherfuckers down because they getting exposed. Checkmate, bitches. The unveiling light. Let light shed on hidden aspects of your situation. Seek clarity through exploration and inquiries. Illumination of obscured areas will lead to better understanding of resolution, because the goddamn cult got pulled. They got people in power. They don't went and sat down. Remember I told you that I seen the motherfuckers in a conference room talking about me? The cult don't went up and threatened the fucking CEO. Shut her down. The covert operation. An individual or group discreetly carries out criminal acts without discretion. That's who's behind trying to help shut me down right now, because of some fact I done exposed their ass out here on this channel a little too much. They shouldn't have been coming for me. You wouldn't have been coming for me, I wouldn't have picked up on your fucking energy. Now they threatening the CEO of this platform. And I guess the government and CIA must be scared of this coat. Misplaced trust, yeah. Yeah, they realize they put their trust in the wrong individuals. Trust in the wrong person results in criminal betrayal and significant consequences. They don't want to get caught up. You know what I'm saying? See, the coat put their trust in the wrong motherfuckers, right? Some stupid motherfuckers, and then they got outed. So now they trying to silence me, shut me up, because now not only is the coat, this motherfucker is stealing. Is he part of the coat too? The CEO ain't part of this coat. And neither is the motherfucker behind stealing these views. But the coat done got involved, coming pressing on the goddamn CEO, because the CEO, you know what I'm saying, is what runs this platform. They got the yay or nay on who's being seen and who's not. So the coat is pushing on the CEO's neck, like, if y'all don't shut her down, we gonna shut you down. And the coat didn't probably, the CEO probably knew a member of the coat, but didn't fucking know that they was, you know what I'm saying, part of this coat. And then they like, damn, I trusted wrong motherfuckers. Got in bed with the wrong motherfuckers. Motherfuckers hiding who they truly are. The CEO knows now. If they don't know, they will know. Truth revealed. If they don't know, they will know. Brace the revelations that comes to light when faced with new information. Analyze it thoroughly and consider its implications according to the truth. Even if it's uncomfortable, will lead to clarity. That if the CEO don't know that they got in bed with a cult member, not literally, but figuratively, they got in bed with a cult member, they trusted the wrong individual, and now they finna realize that they fucked up. And they may have to consult the legal authorities to help them out of this fucking slander that they're putting on the CEO. Analytical lens. Apply analytical thinking to your current situation, breaking down problems into their components and evaluate each part. Analytical skills will help you understand and address issues effectively. Yeah, whoever the CEO member is gonna have to go to the authorities to get their ass this noose out and around their neck. Goddamn coat done put a noose over the CEO's neck. Motherfuck the coat. The legal puzzles. Approaching legal issues as a puzzle to be solved. Breaking down complex legal problems into manageable parts. They setting the fucking CEO up. It's like choose a lesser evil. The motherfucker has been scamming the numbers or supporting the fucking coat. Then I noticed the bitch has been stealing my views. That's been getting paid to take my views. That motherfucker, it don't come on live till I come on live. Approach legal issues as a puzzle to be solved. Breaking down complex legal problems into manageable parts and pieces together. The solution methodically. Patient and attention to detail is key. So the CEO need to pay attention to detail. He or she needs to start documenting every motherfucking thing, even the conversations that you have with this member of the cult that you realize you shouldn't have trusted, that's been trying to get you to put a clamp on me. That motherfucker's part of the cult members that I've been outing on my channel. Okay? You've been secretly wanting to award me for what I've been doing on my channel, but the cult's like, you know? Disguised threat. They come up to look. You trusted somebody that's disguised threat. Somebody in the fucking cult. They don't just walk around and wear the hey, I'm a fucking cult member. I'm a satanic cult member. Yeah, they don't walk around speaking this shit. I'm part of a cannibalistic cult. They don't speak that shit. They don't show it. They hide it. And you're realizing you got one in your midst. And you know something odd about it. Like, damn, why you want me to shut her down? I actually like her as she's raw. You know? I actually like her. Why do you want me to shut her down? A hidden danger leads to criminal outcomes under seemingly benign surfaces. Right. This person threatened you. They threaten you. When you could have refused at first, and then they threaten you, so you complied. I say alert the fucking authorities. Yeah, a subtle saboteur. A person covertly undermines systems, causing chaos and criminal activities. Whoever this cult member is that you trusted didn't realize they was part of cult. This could be a friend, somebody in the elite. You know what I'm saying? You a CEO, so y'all may be business partners somehow in some way. This person that came towards you. I'm hearing they in the entertainment business as well. They came towards you and they told you to shut me down. You know what? I tell you what, at the end of the day, you got to think about where your soul going. You know, so you can condone the lies and support this bullshit, or you can condone the truth and set your ass free. I feel like you're at a crossroads here. Because you've been on the right side of things. And until this motherfucker come into your world threatening you and shit, now all of a sudden, I'm getting the clamp. Because they want me to shut the fuck up that bad because they can't kill me with their magic. And then you got an underhanded motherfucker over here that's been fucking leeching money off your platform, stealing from your people. They help make this fucking platform. Do you not pay him enough? Is he that fucking greedy? You got a thief right under your fucking nose. And some murderers. I mean, goddamn. And I'm not mad at you, CEO. I'm saying this is how fucked up people are. And you probably feeling that way too, like, goddamn. Because I don't feel like you're a malice ass individual. The Most High done had you on my table before. You believe in fairness. And that was what we was talking about. This shit here. It's here. Divine timing. Maybe back then you didn't understand what the fuck I was talking about. Now you see. Here it is. I was ahead of my time. What else you want to say, Most High? To these motherfuckers that's been taking bribes to steal views and subscriptions. Expression. I told you I've been told to out yourselves, to speak your truth about what's been going on behind the scenes. Expression. This is an expression of love, sharing like the sun. The light in your heart is your strength and wealth. So, like I said, the Most High is telling y'all to express your truth. Because y'all are motherfuckers that receive downloads from the Most High. But he's telling y'all to express your truth. Don't let your shame hinder you. keep you stuck in this darkness that they put you in because you was in a rush to get to the top. Or some motherfuckers, or for some of y'all, motherfuckers, this motherfucker even, he what you call it? He used your circumstances against you. This somebody, this whoever this is that's been stealing these views and shit on this platform, they study your situation. So they know who to take from and who would take it. Who would go along with it because of your circumstances. They use your circumstances against you. That's why the Most High is saying, get up and speak the truth. Out this motherfucker, because he could even be threatening you too. If you expose me, I'm going to say this and I'm going to say that. Get ahead of your vulnerabilities. That's why they can't come out here and say I did this and did that and I'm going to run. No, because I already put it out there. Why y'all like coming here robbing me of my water, man? That's enough. Give me my water. Turn around. I'll be over here busy and they say no, they pat me on my head and stealing my water. But thank because I need to drink some. So man, my babies be taking my water. I'm gonna start putting lemon juice in it and see if you still drink it. Anyway, so to y'all readers that knowingly took bribes to remain silent about the deception that was taking place to keep certain individuals out of public eye. Most High said, yeah, referral. It says referral, an ambitious goal is not easy to achieve. If there is a help or referral, you will have a chance to succeed. Yeah, and I feel like with that, y'all should have moved with caution. Y'all was too ambitious. That's why y'all got caught up. But get ahead of it. Caution, you became stronger. Wealth will continue to flow in and through. Because if y'all trust in the Most High God, y'all ain't got to worry about this shit. Get ahead of it. Because I feel like this person may have threatened y'all some kind of way. Used your vulnerabilities against you. I can make you stronger. I can give you more wealth. If you allow me to sit in, start flowing in these views and stuff. But be quiet about how you're getting them. A prudent investment. I can make you rich. Somebody, whoever this motherfucker did it, they did what they did. And you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all thought it was a blessing come through. Then you learn the truth. No, I've been taken. But some of y'all knew it. They knew. The ones that came to me apologizing knew what was happening. They just didn't know who. So you moving dirty, man. You moving dirty. What else? To this motherfucker that's scamming the platform. Persistence. Persistence is stronger than fear and greater than doubt. You believe in persistence and stand in the face of the test of life. Oh, that he didn't realize how persistent I was going to be. Yeah, the Most High said he didn't realize how persistent I would be. Persistence is stronger than fear. He thought that I would fall fearful because my numbers was dwindling. He wanted me to doubt myself. Yeah, but the Most High let me know I was being tested the whole time. So, to the CEO of the platform, Red tree. Life is full of small pieces of light. Guide your thoughts to things that can bring happiness. So, to the CEO, you know what I'm saying? You got the power to bring happiness to this platform, regardless of what other motherfuckers are saying. Patience. Wait patiently. Don't be greedy. Fate is determined by heaven. Opportunity will come. Cherish the present, and you will eventually reap good things. So, by you doing the right thing, being patient at this time, um, I don't know if they being investigated or what, but your patience is required at this time. Possible with this cult member and this motherfucker that's skimming you, your platform. Value. You are discovering your own value and ability. Have confidence in your own value and potential. Get back the strength of your heart. Yeah, they trying to take from you. Take what you love from you. Trying to fuck up what you love, which is this fucking platform. I did a reading for you some years ago, saying this very thing. Accept and love yourself completely. Good luck is coming. The season of harvest is coming. Career and love will be successful, and happiness will be passed on forever. Yeah. Whatever's going on, the threats towards you that's keeping you from moving righteously. The Most High say, be patient with that. That you will be able to restore the happiness of this platform and be rid of this rat that's been eating away at your cheddar like cheese. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this rat will be. Yeah, not today. You could be trying to call this person, they ain't answering their phone. This ain't even supposed to be in this deck. They angry because they trying to avoid you. Okay? Because they being outed. They being outed, so they trying to avoid you. You've been trying to contact the motherfuckers, been skimming these numbers. They running from the truth. Tell me about not today. Not this day. Okay. Not today. What day? Mm. You've been you've been knowing about these numbers. You could have found out about this back in October. About the foolish shit. It's like time will bring a surprise. You wasn't surprised by it. You know I've already read about this. That I didn't waste my. Okay, so you was listening. Okay, cool. Nine of Rings. You was listening about the foolish shit. Whoever this is that's working for you, trying to tear down your empire. So you paid attention. But whoever you've been trying to, whoever this person is, you ain't been able to get in touch with them or something. Somebody's avoiding your calls on purpose. Yeah. Somebody somebody that sees me as a bitch for exposing them. Yeah. They could have talked much shit about me calling me a bitch. Yep. Cause I put their ass in the hot seat. Also, you've been paying attention. Come on with it then. Mm-hmm. You could be a either you are you're a female, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Whoever this person was don't like the fact that you're a woman in power. That's why they're doing this shit. They didn't like the fact that you're a woman in power, so that's why they was doing it. A womanizer. That's why they're trying to tear down your platform. They're a womanizer. Tell me more about this motherfucker. I don't like this energy. This is a womanizer. Why am I picking up womanizer? Um. Oh, that's that masculine that got the damn. I had to free the gin off of. His ancestors with death is trying to apologize on his behalf. So y'all calling y'all this masculine that I was talking about that I was fighting for in the spiritual, getting these gins and shit up off of him. Y'all calling him a womanizer? Damn. They owe me an apology before they can propose. Does somebody want to propose to me? But they know they gotta apologize before they can make some type of proposal. So the engineer was somebody that wants to marry me. Hmm. Honey. Somebody want to take vows. But they scared to come towards me. They're afraid to come towards me. Because they scared of being revealed. They don't like the fact that I'm a reader. They don't like the fact that I'm a reader and that I'm a curse breaker. They scared of that. Yeah. Ain't my problem. I got this whole thing upside down. So they scared to come towards me. The womanizer is scared to come towards me because he knows I can see through him. But he slick want to ask me for my hand in marriage. Why is this dopamine dopago? Yeah. Wait a minute. Tell me about dopamine dopago. I feel like that's that Knight of Wands energy. Yeah. It's in reverse. They got a lot of karmic family members. That's also keeping them from winning, triumphing. Okay. So whoever this womanizer is, your ancestors is calling you a womanizer because you listen to some karmic family members that's keeping you from triumph and standing up into your divinity, to overcome your sexual paralysis. Okay. Wise promise in reverse. I mean the challenge. Yeah. You keep yourself overloaded in work so that you can't do this. You need to work on your self-love. And you've been going through adventures. You travel a lot. And with twin flame, soulmate, you're a soulmate. You keep yourself overloaded in work when you need to practice more self-love. Your ancestors are calling you a womanizer because you out here hopping in the bed with any and everybody. You know what I'm saying? That your family don't mix with. Okay, I said that. That's confirming what I said too. All right. You could be listening to karmic family as well. Who is that? What? I ain't got no car.
I know.
You sent him on his way?
Yeah, he's in the house now.
Why?
Because I want the car.
The fuck you talking about? Ah, bro, what the hell? What the hell? You talking crazy? Get him up out of here, hell. Anyway, my child retarded. Anyway, your ancestors is saying that they don't appreciate you not respecting your divinity with twin flame soulmate here. Okay, you have a life path, life purpose. Also, your judgments of me and my gifts. They don't appreciate that neither. You could be listening to toxic family members that keep you from standing up in your divine energy. Um, but your ancestors made some type of vow, or you did, or you've been wishing, you know, but you don't feel like you can overcome because I know too much. You slick want to marry me, but you're afraid of my gifts. Cause I done seen your hoish ways. Oh, damn. Damn, I don't know which one of your answers up here talking shit about you, but yeah. They calling you a womanizer. They said that you afraid to come towards me and marry me because I've seen your hoish ways. But you have a soul contract with me. And I feel like the more you focus on work and lack doing the work of self love, you're gonna keep going through these challenges. But you on your own, because I'm not coming. So that was one of my counterparts that I've been helping getting these goddamn Jezebel spirits and jinns up off of. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with that. You better keep your dick in your pants, bro. Go cleanse yourself, get you some sage, and start cleaning them hotel rooms. You travel a lot for work, so you better start cleansing your space. You better start cleansing your aura, your energy. Get you an amulet, you know what I'm saying, to protect yourself. And you need to pay homage to your ancestors to protect you. Send them some spiritual money. I'm telling you what to do. If you don't want to listen, you ain't got to. But you got a Jezebel spirit on you, and this is a generational curse from your family, okay, that you're supposed to be healing this hoish way. I don't know if the men in your family like to sleep around like that a lot, but if they do, this is one of the curses you're supposed to break. All right. Yeah. Or you can just say fuck it. All right. Just fuck it in reverse. Or you can just keep on fucking or not fucking. It's in reverse. So hopefully you're gonna learn to stop sewing your fucking royal oats. Yeah. Um, yeah, and letting your guilt every time you do it, you feel guilty. Cause you set yourself up in these traps and you know it, yeah. And then you want you know you ain't calling me because you like, yeah. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't gonna want to hear that shit. You know, you keep complaining about these toxic ass women in your life, but when the fuck you gonna stop doing the shit you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? When you gonna learn the lesson that you need to love yourself more, hold yourself at a higher esteem, and stop sharing your divine ass energy with everybody? You know what I'm saying? I like to fuck too, but I'm not putting my energy out here with everybody. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't meant to have my divine ass energy, and you need to have that same embodiment. You know what I'm saying? You need to practice that same self love. You know, but as long as you're not loving yourself and you using sex to take away your stresses from work, you know, hey, then you gonna keep on getting these damn sexual demons. I feel like they doing it on purpose too. Your ancestors trying to teach you a lesson about these Jezebel ass spirits. So go ahead, keep on. Either you learn the lesson, learn that your energy is divine, that you must hold it sacred and protect it. You know, how can they send you in to marry somebody that you're meant to marry if you're not willing to protect your own divine energy, if you're not really to be spiritually innate enough to take care of yourself? If you can't protect yourself spiritually, why they go put you with somebody that is spiritual, that knows how to protect themselves? If you can't protect yourself spiritually, you can't protect her spiritually. So why would they allow this marriage to happen? If you sit in lack and spiritual apathy, too lazy to protect yourself, to stop fucking spreading your energy around so thinly. You ain't just got to be mentally and emotionally matured, but you need to be spiritually matured. You know, I ain't the best motherfucking thing walking, but I ain't no slouch neither. And I'm like, man, I'm good by my goddamn self. Truth be told, I can protect myself better than I can have to deal with somebody that's gonna put a my energy in jeopardy. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't know how to protect your energy from others. I'm very protective of my energy. And you got to learn how to protect your energy, or you're gonna keep being met with these adversities. You know, um, you got to learn to protect stuff, bro. What else y'all want to say to this womanizing ass masculine? I ain't calling you that. Your ancestors is. I'm just telling you what they saying. What else does this not womanizing masculine's ancestors want him to know? You are on a spiritual journey. You have a destined path, a destined walk. And the more that you keep going against it and not honoring who you are with honor your loved ones, and you will notice your relationships become stronger, and embrace what destiny has in store for you. Because you don't do this, this is why you keep met with these adversities. Okay, um, yeah, you looking for perfectionism, which keeps leading you in despair. Damn, and you're being tested. Yeah, clear energy blocks. Every time you go sleep with somebody, you block up your energy field, and then you delay yourself. You delay yourself from what is righteously for you. But you know, it is what it is. You want to keep looking for perfectionism, then keep falling in despair and keep going through these tests. Your strength and weaknesses are being tested. Yeah, I came through and I showed you what to do, bruh. And if you don't follow them guidance, that's on your ass. You know, I undone my part. I'm not fighting no more demons to try to keep your goddamn energetic field, your energy field clear these blocks. Look. This is what I'm doing for you on the spiritual. See them dark circles? I'm done. Right now. But long as you keep on looking for perfectionism, you're gonna be in despair because if you don't pass this test of cleansing your energy, keeping your energy cleansed, then figure out how to get it loose. Cause I'm not gonna do it again. Goddamn it, risking my fucking life to come over there and save your ass, and you don't know how to sit your hot ass down. No, not finna do it. You think it's a cakewalk fighting fucking demons? Hell no. Shit. I gotta fight my own damn battles over here. Ain't nobody over here fighting my battles when motherfuckers throwing death mac on me and shit. I gotta fight that too. And you won't call on me to come help you because you done got yourself stuck in some spiritual STD situations. Nah, bruh. You better grow your goddamn energy, learn how to protect your energy field, your aura. I'm done. I am done shielding your energy. I've done my part to shield your energy spiritually. Now it's time for you to do the work. You're not going to keep on leeching off my fucking energy to keep you say, I don't care if you is a counterpart. You better start doing work on yourself or you're going to find out real quick. I'm not going to keep fighting your demons. It's a fire sign too. Why is this fire sign here? Is the fire sign who I've been fighting these demons for? No. There is a fire sign that you know that has learned and went through these tests. Evidently, they passed these tests, and they also been trying to teach you to keep your energy to yourself. This person done had plenty of magic thrown on them as well. Avoid the traps of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. A fire sign has learned past this test. Learned. I already know who this is. Yeah, my Sage. He already done passed these tests. You know him. He's been trying to school you, I guess. Has he? Yeah, you need to listen to the damn fire sign. He done had to go through this shit too. That was the other masculine which you trying to tell you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you better stop, man. Yeah, trying to tell you need to stop, man. No, you see big ass and big titty, and there you go, looking for the good stuff, and you get caught up with these demons, and then they have you sleep paralysis where you can't move, you stuck, and you come calling me instead of God, and then God like, well, go on over there and set your counterpart free, and I come over there and help your ass. I set you free twice. I'm not doing it again. Love spells, bitches putting the Sagittarius had to learn the hard way because mother was putting him under illusions through love spells and shit. Yeah, he been trying to tell you, bro, you gotta be patient in this motherfucking game. You can't be divine and walk around here. You ain't listening. You're hard-headed. Yep. Being enough. The biggest lesson the fire sign had to learn that he was enough to be a divine master. You know what I'm saying? He had some insecurity, so he had to learn that he was enough to be who he's supposed to be, which is probably why he learned to stop dealing with these hoes that kept putting him under illusions and love spells. Yeah. He's striving. He's been doing what he's supposed to do. Eventually, the individual ego drives, excuse me, the individual's Ego drives makes things happen. Falls away, replaced with a relaxed, trusting openness to answer as they arise. Thank you, Divine, for letting me move with the flow. Yeah, so you've been around my counterpart, Sag. He's been trying to school you because he done been there, done that. You might want to start fucking listening, you know. I didn't have to, I did, but he was doing the work, so I didn't have to help him as much as I've been having to help your ass. Hey, bruh, ain't nobody help me. You better get to it. You better learn to be patient. You better put it in your hand. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Someone is unavailable, a waste of time. It's over. Yeah. Yeah, it's sad. This sad is like you're a waste of time because you ain't listening. This Sag is whoever the Sag is that's been helping you. Well, I know who the Sag is, but uh he's been trying to help you as well on the physical, but you ain't listening. He seemed like you a waste of time. He's like, fuck it, move on. You know, because he don't think you're gonna learn the lesson. He's been patient with you as well. Yeah, your ancestors here. That's what I said. You got an ancestor here. Lost loved one watches over you. You got a lost loved one that's been watching over you. Watch you keep picking up these gin spirits and shit while you at work. Huh? Like, bruh, do you see that they keep binding themselves to you? You know? Yeah, whoever this Sag is like, take me home. Fuck this. Take me home. I'm trying to get home. Cause something ain't over for this Sag. But you keep manifesting these. Yeah. Also, he don't. Whoever Sag is, he don't want to manifest nothing new. He don't want nobody else, and he damn sure. Yeah, you a waste of time. Honeymoon in reverse, like nope, cause you refuse to purge. Cause he see you too. He see that you refuse to purge, um, purge from karmics. So, and he's like, bruh, you ain't trying to offer nobody no true love. This motherfucker is out, man. Sad see you. Sad see you. Yeah. Oh, cause Sag loves his divine feminine, who he think is remarkable. Noticing everything remarkable about your relationship, love, and unification. Sag trying to come into union. Yep. And he's seeing red flags in you. Like, bruh, yeah. You got lessons to learn. Your ancestors calling you a womanizer. They say you're not ready for true love. Um, because you refuse to release yourself from karmics. You got a Jezebel spirit on you, which is what, and then you listen to your karmic family that got you out here in the Jezebel spirit. Hey, if you want to do that, do that. This Sag is starting to separate themselves. I don't know if y'all work together, y'all colleagues in some kind of way, but he's separating himself from you. Cause he don't came. If he used to be a womanizer, that's why he see it in you. Tell me more about this Sag. It's something with travel. It's somebody that works with you. I told you travel for work. The Sash been traveling with work. Y'all might do the same type of work. I said there was somebody else on the job with you. They trying to do the job. That's who was focused on the job. You was more focused on getting your jet wet. Yeah. Sag is hoping that if he travels towards his counterpart, that they will open their heart to him. With boundaries. He know he overstepped some boundaries. Even when you feel lost, but he's no longer lost. But he's not sure about reunion because this is not his energy towards his divine feminine. This is towards you. Sag knows the assignment, but Sag feel like you shouldn't be reuniting with his divine feminine because he's not trying to lose her. And with boundaries, your actions, he don't want nobody overstepping boundaries when it comes to his counterpart. Oh shit. Who refuse to be aware of who they are. We're crystal clear. Sag is losing his patience. Also with the divine order of things. He's losing Sag is losing patience because Sag understands the assignment. But he's losing patience with the divine order of things because he's looking at y'all. He's looking at y'all and like, what the fuck? He don't want y'all having no more moments. Sag just being selfish, okay? Sag don't want y'all to have nothing to do with his divine feminine. He don't want y'all to have no moments with her, not to cross her boundaries. This is overprotective energy. And he don't even want his divine feminine to acknowledge y'all. He don't want his divine feminine to acknowledge y'all because he see y'all ain't working on yourself. Because you're stuck in this fucking womanizing ass energy. He's like, no. Stay away from her. Oh shit. Sag is standing up for his position. Alright. What else is going on with this Sag? Unspoken. There is so much yet to be spoken. There is so much I want to say to you, but I find it difficult to put my feelings into words. Just know that you are very important to me. The depth of my love for you is beyond work. There's so much unspoken between us, which will soon be revealed to you. So Sag wants to tell the truth. Also, Scarab Beetle spirit magic works through you. He likes the magic. Oh shit. Yeah. Again, that's clarifying. He wants his divine feminine to set healthy boundaries with whoever these counterparts is because they not doing the work. And he wants her to keep on believing in herself. And he hoping he can restore the friendship he has with you. Also, he's wanting you to friend zone these counterparts. Yeah. And to know that you was always enough. With Spark, my love for you is written in the stars. We have the spark. We have the spark between us, which is undeniable and visible to everyone around us. You are the miracle that dropped into my life and lit me from within. Look up at the stars tonight and know that I am under the same sky thinking about you. You were the you are destined to be we are destined to be together for many lifetimes. We don't need to rush this love. Our love is eternal. So Sag wants his divine feminine to know that he's planning to keep his promise as well, that he sees you as an inspiration, and he be daydreaming about you. And he loves how you turn knowledge into wisdom. Yeah, and freedom is yours. He's getting free. He's free. He wants you to know that he's free and that he wants you in his world. My world. You mean the world to me. Everything revolves around you. I keep you in mind when I'm making decisions. So sad, just why he's like with these masculines. There could be three other masculines that's supposed to have some type of divine purpose with you. Okay? You have one that is all these are counterparts somehow. Whether they be platonic or romantic or whatever. I feel like the sad is romantic. These other individuals, um, yeah, Sag don't see the love. He's like, no, he can't see you loving them the way you love him. Um, he's planning on keeping a promise to you. Um, he's he's been daydreaming about you, and he loves how you turn knowledge into wisdom, and he wants you to know that he has been keeping himself free of karmic energy. He ain't got nobody riding his back no more. Damn. Because he's been planning to, maybe the promise was to come back to you. And he feel like whoever these other counterparts of yours, you need to friend zone them. Friend zone them. He wants a private connection, is what I'm hearing. He wants a private connection because he's seeing that they don't love you the way you would. He knows your love. Sad said he knows your love, and he know your love is too good for the energy that they putting out. That he rather you friend zone them. He don't want them crossing boundaries with you. Maybe that's in sexually. You know, he wants you exclusive to himself. Cause he's giving. I'm hearing all that damn. I'm hearing John Legend, all of me, all of me loves all of you, loves your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me. I give my all to you. He could be storing up his nuts right now with this squirrel energy. Saving this masculine's got something for you. He's been storing up for a long time. I don't know whether it's something. I feel like it's something physical. This masculine, because he say he always make decisions with you in mind. So if he goes shopping and he sees something that he think you might like, he buys it and save it to the day he can give it to you. But he's planning on keeping a promise of returning. That's what I'm hearing. Wow. Okay. Come on, Sage. Tell me this energy about friendship with Sage. Yeah. Damn vultures. He feel like they trying to pick off what he got. Nothing is wasted. Yeah. Yeah. Elephant spirit learn from the past. Yeah. This Sag is realizing that the friends that he has still ain't learned from their past, that they still picking like vultures, picking over women. That's what I'm hearing. And he don't like that. And he ain't got time to waste on that shit no more. Okay? Um, he said fuck the hoes. He's divine feminine. This Sag considered himself as your man already. You know that when you try to manifest something, you be that which you want to bring into your life. So he's already acting accordingly, even from behind the scenes. He could be telling people he got a woman and ain't physically got a woman, but spiritually he know you his woman. This Sag is already claiming you. Game's over. Yeah. His game. If he played games in the past, the games is over. He's not playing games no more. He liked the fact that you don't trust everybody. He likes how you move. Um, this Sag, like I said, he could be. For some of y'all, this Sag may be getting himself established with this squirrel energy, and he may be wanting you to move in with him. One-on-one. He wants a one-on-one connection with divine feminine. That's it. He don't. It's like he wants you to friend zone whoever these other counterparts is. Okay. And to the way the energy coming out, maybe you should. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. That's gonna be a tower for somebody. Somebody ain't gonna try to hit that shit. Where'd it go? Hold on. Shit, I can't even reach it. He feel like this Sag may put you on a pedestal and feel like you're out of their reach because I'm having a hard time reaching this card. Message of love, yep. He feel like your love is above them. I am thinking about you, my love, even though you think I am not. I miss you every day and night. I am curious to know what you have been doing. How's your day going? How your day going by without me? Sometimes I wonder, do you even think of me? I feel the urge to reach out to you, my love, and I will promise. I said he making a promise to come back to you. He made a promise to always return to you. He planned on keeping that promise. And he's put you on some type of pedestal. He feel like your love is like above all others. Somebody see you. They could be watching you from behind the scenes too. With this wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. They learning all they can about you. It's like somebody's learning what you like, what you don't like. Even if you like to wear dresses, this person then try to figure out what style of dress you like to wear. Why I feel like somebody like putting clothes up in a closet for you. You may like to wear dresses. Whoever this Sag is doing some shit. They're listening. They're listening, they're watching, they're paying attention. There could be like a 5 year, 3 to 5 year age difference between you and this Sag. Huh. What else, Spirit? This Sag I feel like in the past may have had some insecurities because they feel like you didn't need them. Okay, they may have had insecurities in the past because they felt like you don't need them, but that's why this person had to learn you. Okay, to figure out what it is that you do need. It says need you. You are so nurturing, magnetic, passionate queen of my life. I told you he's telling people you're his. This is what he's telling the world because he landed on my world. He's already claiming you. And you don't know this. You finna find out. You probably already claimed them too. They just don't know it. I feel like y'all claim each other. I see it clearly. Y'all check. So he's wondering how you feel. Message of love. Do you think about him? So I feel like the answer to that is yes, they claim you too. Opposite of queen is king. So to the world, you're moving. Okay, so divine feminine, you're moving in an energy that you're in partnership with your partner. So is your partner. They're mirroring you. But y'all don't know that about each other. It says you are so nurturing, magnetic, passionate queen or king in my life. Your light shines bright and guides through me in my darkness. You feel like home to me. And I'm always, this is a surprise because I said somebody may be getting their own home, getting themselves established. Oh, this is unbeknownst to you. Excuse me. Confirmation. You feel like home to me, and I always feel very happy and comfortable in your presence. This person, Sag, may fear that you no longer feel comfortable in a presence. I don't think that's true. Thank you, my love, for always sending me healing energy and love. Shit, excuse me. I need you and your energy even more now. Um, Sag has a fear that you don't need them. Sag has a fear that you're no longer comfortable in their presence. Um, and if Sag had a chance to guide you through some darkness, he didn't choose to, or he didn't know how to. You shine your light bright. There's something about Sag. There may be Sag may have something in the dark that he don't want the light shine on. Um, too, that he needs to tell you. I feel like there's a fear. There's something Sag needs to tell you, but he's scared because he feel like if he tells this to you, that you would not feel comfortable with him. He feels that you will not trust him, basically. Wants him. Whatever this fear is, I'm gonna say to Sash that he needs to get ahead of it. The truth always sets you free. All right, freedom is yours to have, but you have to stand on your truth, man. Um, I don't know how other people. I can't speak for everybody, but for myself, the truth reigns over all. I value the truth, even if it hurts. I respect the truth, even if it hurts. I've had people who have told me the truth and they've done some things that are damn near unforgivable, but I forgave them and they still in my life today. But you know, It's a matter of how you get ahead, how you express that truth. Because if me being who I am, I'm gonna sniff the lie, you know. So I'm gonna sniff out that lie. That's one thing too, you know. And as far as somebody needing you, Sag, um, I don't. That's to me is some type of childhood wounding. Because um, everybody needs somebody, you know. But when a person becomes independent and they don't need you, so maybe you used to women needing you for your money or needing you to be that being codependent on you. You know what I'm saying? Um, this divine feminine is not that type of energy, but I'm not gonna say she don't need you in no kind of way, because we all need somebody. It's just that you have to figure out what she needs you for, you know. Um, and in this case, it may be just to be that comfort in her life, to be that security, to be that motherfucker that say, "Bitch, don't fuck with my woman." You know what I'm saying? To be that type of that security, you know. Not, you know, somebody else said it on Facebook. Let me see if I can pull it up, cause I think I shared it. Cause I was like, he broke the code. I'm gonna read it to you. Let me pull this up. Where it at? Here you go. It says, I've learned that with independent women, you have to do for them without asking if they need help, because many aren't going to ask you for anything. Their pride won't let them. And that's not in a toxic way. So you just have to see a bill she has laying around and randomly pay it. Grab her keys and just fill up her tank with gas and get her car washed. Go grocery shopping and fill up her refrigerator. Just simply simple things that will put the biggest smile on her face. Respectfully. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? He cracked the code for an independent woman. And basically, you just do, man. You know, for me, I don't depend on nobody. My mom and daddy taught me to be dependent on myself, you know, and he's right. You know, far as I go, I rocks with that, because I'm like, if I'm an independent woman, you being a man, I need you for love. I need you for support. I need you to be loyal. I need you to be legit. I need you to be straight up, somebody I could trust without a fucking shadow of a doubt. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to needing you to take care of me, I don't need you to take care of me. You gotta want to take care of me. You get that? That's basically what he said. You gotta want to take care of an independent woman, to step in and pick up, take some slack off her back without her out and ask you. Because if I gotta ask you, then that's a problem in my book. Because I'm looking like, bruh, I see what you need, and I'll go get you. If I see you running low on the deodorant, I'll come back to the store and toss you some deodorant. Like, damn, babe, you don't buy me some deodorant. Yeah, you need some, right? You know what I'm saying? That's called being independent. I'm not codependent on each other. I pay attention to your needs and wants, and I make sure you have that. Whether you ask me for it or not, I shouldn't have to ask you for a damn thing. It should be a given. You know? So I appreciate homie putting that out there, because that's the truth, man. I shouldn't have to bend down and say, baby, I need $20. What you need $20 for? Because I want to go get my nails done. Even though you can't get no nails done with no $20, but still, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to ask you for that. If you know I like to get my hair and nails done, then hey, here, come on. Where we going? Just get your ass together. Come on. I already got your appointment made. Appointment for what? get your hair and nails done. For real? Oh, well, thank you. That's the type of shit I like. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be sitting up here thinking I'm supposed to, I might ask you. I'm not finna ask you. I go get in my goddamn self while I ask you. If I gotta ask you, then you didn't want to give it to me in the first place. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta ask you, you didn't want to give it to me in the first place. A motherfucker give a fuck, they notice what I need, gonna go get it. And I'm gonna be greatly appreciative. He broke the code on an independent woman. You know? That's me myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't need nobody for nothing. I got God for all that. But at the same damn time, I want. It's a difference. It's a different type of need. It's not a toxic need. It's a need to know me. That's what I need. I need you to know me. To know what makes me tick. To understand me. That's what I need. Because once you have that in clarity, you're going to move according to what I need. Shit, you're going to know when sometimes I might make a certain moan. That means I need you to come tap me up, daddy. You know what I'm saying? I might wiggle my ass a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I might do any kind of thing. But you done picked up on the cues. You've learned me. That's been my biggest problem in relationships. Men never learned me. I always learned them. But I'm like, damn, y'all niggas don't appreciate me because you don't understand me. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand me. I shouldn't have to ask you. Because if I got to beg you for what should be freely given, you ain't love me in the first place. Now I'm a condition. No, I'm not going to be your condition. You know? What else, Spirit? Intensity. Our connection is so intense, and that sometimes scares me. My feelings for you overwhelms me sometimes. Please reassure me by taking things slowly and patiently. This will help me feel comfortable with the changes that are happening. That's understood. I get that, divine masculine. You know what I'm saying? Patience should be in the forefront of any connection, though. You know, but you got to get past your fears, and you know, what's scaring you is the question. What's truly scaring you? You know, the fact that you feel that you will fail. We all make mistakes, bro. The fact is, if you make a mistake, are you going to keep repeating that mistake, or are you learning from your mistakes and making changes towards the mistakes? You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's like I say, some people are still in my life because they don't repeat the mistakes. They made mistakes, but you know, I've forgiven it. We moved on. We moved forward. You know, I can be intense my damn self. You know, and that's it because I hold people at a higher standard. You know what I'm saying? I see your potential, and I push you towards it, and that's that goat in me. You know what I'm saying? We climb fucking mountains spiritually. Well, the animal side of us got them climb fucking mountains. You know, so. But what I'm saying is, me being a Capricorn myself, I am the type to push my man to be the greatest he could ever be, you know. And I had to learn to balance that shit because I would be so focused on my man's potential and sleeping on my own potential, you know. So that's something that was a lesson I had to learn to not put myself on the back burner. You know, I could still push a man to be great. I ain't teaching no man to do shit no more. I done that. I'm in the university now. You should have done learned. We're in the university now, Heaven's University. If you ain't learned by now, something wrong. You know, but ooh, that smell good. Somebody outside smoking marijuana, and that shit smell. I love the smell of weed, man. That shit smells so good. I'm sorry, y'all. I got distracted. Ooh, it's coming through my window. The wind's blowing. Damn, they got some good. Ooh. Anyway, um, it's like, man, love is intense. Because when it's real love, you don't want to fuck that up. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to lose that. But that's not what you focus on. You see what I'm saying? You don't focus on fucking up, especially when it's something you don't want to lose. You're gonna focus on how to keep it, and you don't want to focus on that too much neither, because the more you hold on to something, the more you push it away. So you just want to be in the flow of it instead of fighting against it in any kind of way through fear, through worry. You got to just flow with it. You know what I'm saying? I got certain things with my boundaries, you know what I'm saying? As far as my energy goes, I don't share my energy with a lot of people, I vet people through the Most High God before I even entertain a motherfucker. Before I even like pass high and by, you know what I'm saying? Before I pass high, I'm like, Most High, this person gonna be fucked up, you know what I'm saying? I'm very protective of my energy. I have to be. But that don't mean I can't live. That don't mean I can't get out and have fun. I can. But I'm going to pay attention to my intuition, because just cause I'm going to a place to have fun don't mean there ain't danger lurking that may not be intended for me, but is intended for somebody else. You know, have you ever been out in the club and next thing you know they get to shooting? You know what I'm saying? I don't like getting caught up in them situations like that. So shit, if I'm gonna go to a bar and hang out, hey, Most High, is this cool? You know what I'm saying? You can see better than I can. Is this cool? Am I walking into some fuck shit? Because if it's going to be some fuck shit, I'd rather stay at home and be at peace. You know what I'm saying? Than to go out here and be in the midst of chaos. Fuck that. I ain't got time for chaos. I done lived enough chaos in my life. God done showed me peace and I like to keep it. You feel me? I like to keep my peace. So if you come in my life, you got to bring peace, bro. You know, bring some peace. I'm gonna give you some peace. We gonna do the damn thing. I ain't saying everything gonna be peaches and cream, because sometimes I like to fuss and argue and make up. I might piss you off. You might piss me off. But hey, that's how it be, But I ain't finna, you piss me off and I'm gonna go throw some magic on your ass. No, the fuck? No. I might tell your ass get the fuck out. Bye. Go somewhere, go cool off. If I'm dedicated to you, then it's gonna be like, go on, go somewhere and cool off. That don't mean go forever. That's like one time me and my twin got into it. I didn't mean for him to leave forever, but he left forever. So I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We got into it. And he's talking cash money shit. I was like, well, go be with your motherfucking hoes then, motherfucker. And fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But, I instantly regretted when he went out that door. I cried like a big ass baby, but because I didn't mean for him to go, but he was being an asshole. So, yeah, you can go. You can go. I ain't finna put up with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But, but that's another thing, too, I don't understand about motherfuckers. There's women bad at it, too. I ain't just talking on the men, but I'm a woman, so I'm speaking from my standpoint. So, for y'all men folks that's listening, don't be taking it like I'm just putting it all on the man, because I'm not. I'm only speaking from my perspective. I'm a woman. What was I gonna say? Well, that just threw me off because somebody's like, "Why she this, and that?" Yeah. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. It must not be important. But anyway, with these connections do be intense. Real love is intense. It's scary as fuck, but there's no need to fear it. There's no need to fear it. There's a lot of motherfuckers going through tower moments right now. They finna go through some tower moments, whether it be good or bad. Why am I picking up on a tower moment? Ooh, Yep, some shit's gonna pop off, man. Good and bad. Three wisdom. Tree wisdom. The tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insight and answers through the sound it makes in reverse. So there's some people just going because they refuse to listen. They not yeah they not listen to their gods, or they lack wisdom when it comes to true love. Oh, a lot of people going through tired moments because they lack wisdom when it comes to true love. And then our love is real, right? So there's gonna be some when these unions do come into union, when these masculines get out of their fear, face their fears, and overcome the intensity of these connections. There's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers that's gonna be mad to see this shit come together because they don't want you to um they don't want you to follow where your heart is guiding you, okay? But it says our love is real. It's safe for you to love me. Trust in us and in the guidance of the higher realms. Have faith that it is safe to love me as much as I love you. Our union is protected by angels and we are destined to be together. Our love is true, divine, and unconditional. Right. So people that don't understand unconditional love and true love, well, it's the same thing. True love is unconditional love. But people that don't understand it, it's gonna be a tower for them. It's gonna blow their fucking mind because they're gonna be like, well, how the fuck? We did everything to try to stop it. How did they still come together? Because it's called unconditional love. There's no conditions on the love that we have for each other. That's how. That's how. Because we love each other regardless. It's eternal. Ain't nothing you could do to tear that apart. And they ain't gonna understand it. And it's gonna blow a bunch of their motherfucking minds. Let it. Cause y'all are being divided by the guy. I mean, shit. See, they trying to divide you by the dime. Do you hear me? Did y'all catch what I said? They trying to divide y'all by the dime. Okay? These motherfuckers spending their last dime to try to keep y'all divided. I meant to say because y'all connections being guided by the divine, okay, with divine guidance. I am amazed at how the universe brought us together. Everything keeps falling into place for us. There are divine forces at work guiding us into union. Divine is working behind the scenes for us. If you look back at our journey, you will see it too. So, both of y'all could be seeing this now. How the divine has helped y'all overcome those naysayers, the ones that refuse to listen to their guides and keep trying to use their last dime to throw these connections off. Um, you know, which is bullshit. Stay in your own fucking lane. Worry about your own damn love life. Why you worrying about the next person? You know what I'm saying? I ain't never understood that shit. That one thing I am not gonna do is interfere in somebody's fucking connection. I don't give a fuck what you got going on. But don't come to me and ask me for guidance and you're guided to walk away from somebody and then you don't listen. Don't blame me. Trying to say I'm trying to tap your relationship. I ain't trying to tap shit. You asked, I told. Therefore, there you know. Now you mad. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But these are motherfuckers that just don't want to see y'all happy. It's people that's wishing for y'all's downfall with this tree wisdom. They not listen to their own gods and they not following the beat of their own drums. They don't know how to. Some of them don't know how to. And they don't know what to do with themselves without y'all in their life. That's why they doing what they doing is try to stop it and tear it apart because it's like people don't know how to share. It's greedy, selfish energy. Like, if you go towards them, then what about me? If you happy with them, then what about me? Then you gonna see me for the grimy, nasty motherfucker that I am. Well, too bad. Too bad. You know? That's too bad. That you shouldn't have been the dirty, grimy motherfucker you was choosing to be. And if they counterpart helped them see the truth in you, then hey, so be it. You know? Shit. I remember one time my twin took me to meet his friends, and I could tell by the look how they were looking at me. They gave me this look like, who is this bitch? How dare her? You know what I'm saying? They looked at me like, how dare her look better? Or they just gave me a look of disdain. And I made him come home with me that night because he was twisted. I said, bro, you ain't driving nowhere. Let's go. I'll bring you back to your car in the morning. Come on. And he listened to me. But I told him, I said, you know what? They finna have everything, just have everything under the blue moon to say about me that ain't good. He came back and said, you was right. I know. Because they looked at me like something awful. I was like, why? Because I don't get down like y'all get down? Because he found somebody that was high vibrational, that ain't putting up with the same bullshit, that letting him do the shit, you know what I'm saying? Letting him be any kind of way. No, y'all ain't finna have my twin out here acting a motherfucking fool. You know what I'm saying? Nope. Not if I'm present. Bruh, get some act right. And he got some act right, brought his ass home me that night. You know? I was like, man, you know what? Mm-mm. You know, come on, get out these streets, come on. You know, because I gave a fuck. You know, they was trying to get him to goddamn spin up his paycheck. No, come on. Come on over here and get in the bed and go sleep. And that's what he did, you know? He brought his ass to my house, he took his ass to sleep. And he set up there, he was, I don't know what the fuck he was dreaming about that night, but he was having nightmares like, no, I just cleansing his energy. The whole time he laying there asleep, I'm saging his ass. I don't know what you got going on, bro. I was saging his ass like a motherfucker while he was asleep. Let's cleanse this shit up off you because he was having a nightmare about something. I don't know what it was. But that's what woke me up because he swung and he hit me on accident. You know what I'm saying? In his sleep. And I got up and I looked and he's soaking up the sheets. He's sweating so hard. And I was like, what the fuck is he dreaming about? Shit, I got my sage out, cracked my window, and got to praying and cleansing his ass. Like whatever tormenting him may be gone out that window. He finally chilled out and calmed down and he, you know what I'm saying, got a restful night that night. But that shit was crazy because I don't know what he was dreaming about. My twin was dreaming about some shit, man. And I'm like, bruh. I started to wake him up and I was like, it ain't the first time he done it though, but I still wonder to this day what be haunting him in his sleep because he was being haunted by something. And I could tell because he's like, no, mm-mm. And I was like, what the fuck is he doing? What is he running from? So shit, Spirit said cleanse him, and I did. You know, every chance I get to cleanse my twin, I do. But you know, cause he out here in the world, and I'm very protective of my energy. So you know, I definitely cleanse him every time he's around. I remember one time he got smart with me. I surprised him with a spiritual bath. He came to see me, and he was like, he had just got out of work too. He was dusty little motherfucker. I said, I must have been right on time. He said, what you mean? I opened up the bathroom door. I said, I got something for you. I opened up the bathroom door. I had all my little flowers and my smell good up in there, them essential oils and them candles lit and shit. I said, bruh, hit that water. He was like, I ain't that damn dirty. I said, just hit that water, bruh. He was like, all right, he got it now. Spirit said he sat in that tub and cried. I said, oh. They told me he sat in that tub and cried. Cause hell, I prayed over that water to cleanse him of any negative energy, to get him whatever, restore his rightful energy back to him and all that. And Spirit said that he sat in that water and he cried. But you know, I cleansed my twin. I showed the fuck did. And I'll do it again if given the opportunity. But you know, uh-uh. I'm very peculiar about energy, you know. um People's energy is not always like they say all money ain't good money, all energy ain't good energy, and you gotta use your discernment on who you fucking around with because some people ain't right, man. Some people ain't right. And then if you ain't discerning who's around you and what they got attached to them, a lot of times you could tell if they got something good or bad about them because of how they sticking and moving. You feel me? If you know you got a motherfucker that's always lying, then that motherfucker got some type of entity on them. No, get away from me. Get away from me with your lies. You know what I'm saying? If you see a motherfucker that's always stealing and hooking and crooking, they ain't got no good energy about them, you know. And then there are some people, don't get me twisted, that's in that energy because they ain't got no choice, but they are good folks. I've met them too. You gotta use your discernment, man. You know, about who you let around you, and it don't matter if you're divine or not. You just need to be discerned about who around you. That's what the spirit of discernment is about. Discerning the energies around you. Y'all think, you know, people take some of that shit in the Bible so lightly. That shit is on a plane where we can't see, you know. And when you learn how to apply it to your life, truly apply it to your life, and not just talk about it, but actually be about it and walk it, you know, then you understand where I'm coming from. Because I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you some shit that's gonna lead you wrong, man. And it's like to this counterpart that I had to keep saving, bruh. I can't iterate it enough. You need to get your spiritual backing together, bro. Because when I tell you, the dark hands that was reaching for you, if it had not been for that table, you wouldn't have made it. That was God's table we hopped on. I know you remember the dream. You just had it day before yesterday. You know? Well, day before yesterday. Matter of fact, it was yesterday. Because today's same day. Yeah. Yeah, that was me helping you get up away from them damn demons trying to attach themselves to you in an antique shop. Yeah. And that was me that ripped the fucking head off that demon that was trying to possess you. You got to be more aware of what's going on. Not just what you see with your fleshy eyes, but what you discern in your spirit. Your body. You know how you have the Tesla? If you ever been in a Tesla, the body has sensors. It has a camera on the inside that shows you what's going on around you in a spiritual form. Hello? It's electronic form, but I'm saying spiritual because I'm using it as an analogy. If you ever been inside a Tesla and you see how the cameras set cars beside them and you get them alerts, them triggers, them warnings, then your body does the same thing. You get triggers, you get warnings of danger, but you don't listen to it because your flesh, you allow your flesh to lead you more than your spirit, which is why your spirit of discernment is so weak. Your lustful ways keep you falling into places and situations that you shouldn't be in. You know what I'm saying? Lust ain't good, bro. You know, I told y'all, I don't be out here. I don't be out here. And if it ain't one of my counterparts, I ain't having sex. It's just that. Because they don't the ones vibrationally match me. And I'm not out here sleeping with everybody. So until Most High send my counterpart back, I'm not having sex. It's just that simple. I might pleasure my motherfucking self before I let somebody else do it. Motherfuck that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna let nobody else pleasure me and then fuck around and be somehow cord cuts and all this. I ain't got time. I'm out here trying to keep myself alive for motherfuckers trying to send death magic on me than to worry about doing some cord cuttings. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Y'all better start using y'all spirit of discernment. Get it together. Wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desires and take potential steps towards making your dreams come true. Exactly. I know what the Most High promised me and what I wished for in my life. And I make sure I make those steps according. You know, I wished for true love. I wished for unconditional love in my life. And until I receive that, I ain't moving. I ain't budging. Ain't nobody gonna get me off my square. Fuck that. Well, spirit in reverse, trust the great mystery. A lot of people don't trust the great mystery, don't believe in spiritual things. That's confirming what I was just saying, you know, because you don't trust, because you don't believe in things outside yourself, because you don't want to, because you want to keep believing the narrative that society or the mainstream media has painted for you, the matrix that you constantly live in and thinking that's the way of life. No, baby, that's the run away from life. That's to keep you from living true life. Because if you was living truly, you would know that there's other things on this planet and on this earth other than just yourself. When you touch something and sparks shoot out your ass, that means you carry a current. That means when your flesh died, that current's energy never dies. So that means you're in an alternate realm of energy. Everything on this earth carries energy. So there is an alternate realm of energy that looks just like this realm of people that's no longer in the flesh. You know? So if you want to stay blind to that fact and that ignorance, really, that's the part in the Bible where ignorance is bliss. But if you want to stay ignorant, don't listen to me. Don't get over here and listen to me, because you can't be ignorant no more, because I don't put the truth on you. But I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. So you want to stay in that bliss of ignorance, don't listen to me. But if you're tired of living in the bliss of ignorance, and you see the shit, I don't believe in coincidence. I don't. Everything happens for a reason, and everything has a meaning. So just like I had that vision of the masculine getting put in jail, uh, that next morning the motherfucker called talking about your mama ain't gonna have me locked up. Is see, that was you. You see what I'm saying? They tell on themselves, just that quick. I seen it in the spiritual, and then the motherfucker come, and they must have seen it in the spiritual, and then they come let it be known that they seen them getting locked up. Yeah, you got locked up, fucking around. You know, I ain't do it. You know, but it's shit like that. They tell you your dreams. When they tell you your dreams can come true, that shit is the fact. That is a fact. A lot of y'all take y'all dreams and nightmares as something just, that's just no. That's what's happening on the part where your spiritual side, that energy that's in your body, that surrounds your body, that's in you and within you and outside of you. The energetic field. When you go to sleep, you are in a state of death. That's why they say you have to drink a lot of water when you wake up, because you deplete. You only, what is 80-20 or 70-30? You're 70% water, 80% water. Either way, you deplete half of that percentage while you're sleeping. That's why a lot of people wake up and sweat. They sweat because you've traveled in the astral realm, and you've burnt a lot of energy moving wherever you're moving, doing whatever you're doing, fighting whatever you're fighting on the spiritual. I don't sleep. I just teleport. I leave this realm to go to another realm while my body appears to be resting. My spirit and soul never rest. That's why they always say rest in peace. That's why they'll tell a soul to rest in peace, so that you can't keep walking. I say rest in power, so that you can be strong spiritually and physically. You know, when I close my eyes at night, I go to work. A lot of people are, you ain't got no job, bullshit. I'm out here saving lives. Y'all just don't know it. You know what I'm saying? I am out here fighting fucking demons, literally, for others. Because I don't fought my demons. Matter of fact, the demons that came for me now on my side. Like, we ain't fucking with her. She done ripped our heads off and shit. We ain't fucking with her. But don't. Quit fucking with me. I ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't fuck with nobody. I fuck with myself. And I ain't saying I don't fuck with nobody because I fear people. I don't fear people. I just don't trust a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen how they sticking and moving. So I only trust. I work on trusting like-minded people. You know, if you ain't on the same frequency, I can't rock with you because ain't no telling what you'll do to me. You know, because you don't understand me. You don't understand where I come from. You don't understand how I'm moving. So I don't even waste my time explaining myself to those type of people no more. Because it's like, bruh, all I'm gonna do is piss you off because the more you try to defend your stance in this situation, I'm gonna show you even more why I ain't rocking with you. You know, because you can't mentally wrap your mind around the scope of things that I've seen done and had to go through. You know, physically and spiritually. That's why when people get talking that shit about networking and shit, man, a net, a net is used to catch shit. You ain't catching me in shit. Fuck that. No. You words have meaning, y'all. A net. You know, I'm a outwork the net. Put it like that. No, you ain't finna trap me in no net. Fuck that. Well, you gotta network with people. No, I don't want to get caught in nobody's net to work with anybody. I shouldn't have to trap myself to work with somebody. I should be able to be a free motherfucking agent. You feel me? So yeah, I don't do that network shit. You know, the people that's meant to be on my squad, God send my way. That's how I look at it. But if I gotta network with you because you know people, I wait till God send me His people. That's how I look at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Patience is key when you work with the Most High, man. I wait on God. What else, Most High? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it ain't even a lack of forgiveness, you know? It's not even a lack of forgiveness why I don't fuck with folks. I forgive you. It's just once you show me who the fuck you is, that's when I use my discernment whether I want whether you have even a value in my life anymore. Do you hold a place in my life anymore? And if you don't hold a place in my life far as to where I'm going, then no, I'm gonna handle you with a 10-foot pole. You know? How you doing? That's what's up. All right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna move it like that because in fact you already showed me how you moving. But if you show value to go where I'm going, then I will nurture those relationships. But if not, I'm not gonna nurture those relationships for what? For what when you already showed me that you would throw me under the bus? For what when you already showed me that you would cut my throat every time my back turned? You know, no, I won't. For what when every time I turn around you running my name down in the streets? No, I won't. Yeah. And there's people in the past that's going to be holding out hope that you let them back in your life. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a narrative situation into a positive one. Yeah. That's why I say I hold out hope for those that God got for me. You know what I'm saying? Like this child here looking at the rainbow and this dove. When God send me the people that I'm supposed to work with, I'm gonna work with other free spirits. I'm not gonna get trapped in shit. Fuck your networks. Fuck all that. You ain't trapping me in no contracts. You ain't trapping me in shit. Fuck that. Not doing it. I'm a free spirit and I'm gonna stay free. And they ain't gonna stop me from getting what I'm supposed to get. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to know when the motherfucking devil trying to lure you in a trap. And a lot of motherfuckers done got lured in them traps because he contracts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Open up. Yeah, I ain't fucking with nothing that ain't got pure intentions. Okay? If you ain't got pure intentions, we ain't rocking. It says, open up. I'm getting ready to say what is on my heart. I know that this is love. It's true, unconditional, and everlasting kind of love. I want you to know I am trying to open up, but it's so hard for me to put my feelings into you. Hold on. Put my feelings for you into words. But I know, but see, that's the thing. You are not your emotional body. That's why it's so hard for you to put them into words. You have to show. You know what I'm saying? You have to show those feelings. Love is an action word. So if you want to open up and show that love, that appreciation, that loyalty, that trust, that transparency. What needs to be said will be said. Ask God to help you find the words to say. You know? Sometimes it could just be a song. You know? That's why that night I got burnt up. I kept hearing la 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 la. La 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 la. That's what I was singing. Feeling you. There is nothing that I wouldn't do. I'm in love. That's what I kept hearing the night I got burnt up. So sometimes it could just be a song that sings everything that's in your heart. You just gotta trust yourself, man. You have to trust yourself. And if you ain't trusting yourself, if you can't trust yourself, then you shouldn't trust nobody else. you know? Why would you trust others over yourself? I don't get that. I never have understood that logic. You know, I value my opinion over others any day. You know, because my gut is God, and I go with what I feel. What's up, baby? You need something? Look, no, man. Why y'all keep coming and trying to rob me of my drinks, man? Y'all be thirsty, man. Hold on. Yeah, I can't have nothing. Whew. Y'all always want what I got. Don't never want to do what I ask y'all to do. Don't look at me crazy.
I wasn't.
Oh, you did it?
Your bag's still in there though.
When you do this?
I didn't mean to.
But no, when you do this? Is that what you just brought in?
Yeah, but I've been did it.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
But your bag's still in there.
That's all right. It ain't the first time. I appreciate you. I'm in love. You in love? Just say I love you. Man, I'm in love with you. And, put your feelings into words. Look, sometimes I don't like it when you do this. But even though you do this, I understand why. Or something like that. You just got to say it. If you love me, if you trust me, if you need me, you just got to say it, do it, and show it. Brownstone told you. Are you listening? You know what I'm saying? It's in the music, bro. That's one thing. I ain't never had trouble opening up telling a motherfucker how I feel. I just don't open up and tell you how I feel because I don't know how I stand in your life. You know what I'm saying? If I know how I'm standing in your life, then I'm going to say how I feel because I know where I'm standing. But if I don't know where I stand, I'm going to hold that shit back till I understand what position I play in your life. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that'll help you understand by knowing what position you play in that person's life that you want to tell them how you feel. So maybe that's where you start off at. What, tell them where you want them to be in your life. And sometimes it's best to let them lead the conversation. That way, the window, and trust that the window of opportunity to open up for you to express how you feel. Sometimes you just gotta lead the conversation, start it off. Somebody told me a long time ago. In an interview, I always ask open-ended questions so that the person can respond. So You want to express how you feel, but you have trouble saying how you feel, then open up by asking questions with open-ended questions so that that person can respond. But make sure you're asking questions that's going to lead them in a direction that you wish for the conversation to go. You know, it's ways around it. And reverse psychology is everything. you know, I practice that a lot in my household. I have to use reverse psychology all the time on my children because sometimes they don't listen to me, you know? So I have to reverse the psychology and then they be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Then they get it, you know? So, same thing, you know? It's all about you getting past the fact that your feelings are a part of you. You know, your feelings is a part of your physical body, not your spiritual body. And when you understand that, you'll let your spirit guide this whole situation. You know, when you allow your spirit to guide you, every word that needs to be said is going to be said and it's going to be understood. But when you allow your flesh to guide you, you worry about how you're going to come across. You're going to worry about how it sounds because your flesh is leading it. You got to learn how to move. When they say Jesus take the wheel, well, you got to let your Christ take the wheel, which is your higher self, your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Get in that driver's seat and guide you through what needs to be said. How y'all think I get on this channel? Somebody has stage fright. Did y'all know that about me? Yeah, I suffer from stage fright like a motherfucker, but the Most High said, nope, you going to get on this stage. You going to say what needs to be said, and you going to speak your truth. You know? And I'm like, but why me? Because you stand in truth. You know? And I do. So therefore, I said, okay, well, if all I gotta do is be honest, then that's simple. You know? I found what made me comfortable. I like being honest. So it's easier for me to get on this camera and talk to y'all. And I like to talk. You know, I don't like to hear myself talk, but I like to talk. I think I have some interesting things to talk about. You know? But, you know. So, you know, and then I say things that the Most High need me to say as well. But you know, um, we co-create on this channel, me and God. Um, I don't do this by myself. You know, I appear to be by myself. I'm not by myself. Um, I have a team of ancestors that's with me, my guardian angels, the Most High, my ascended masters. You know, um, all the beings that have joined me. Even my family is here, even though they don't be paying me no attention. They come in here and get what they want and go about their business, but they here. You know what I'm saying? Come here and rob me of my water all the damn time. And I asked them why they do this. Because your water tastes better. Why? It's water. It came from the same tap. Go get you some. No, but it tastes different once you drink from it. I'm like, y'all weird. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, it is what it is, to each his own. But I don't know why. It's it's all about a person's intentions. Are your intentions pure behind the words and the feelings? You know, are your intentions pure? Anything you do, are your intentions pure? You know, I do my best to make sure I move out of purity on everything I do. That my intentions be pure, that my communications be pure, because I know that there are also babies that watch me and listen to me, you know. And I be telling them, y'all don't want to watch me because if your mama don't like you being hearing cuss words, you know, I cuss, I cuss. So you know, I might say some shit, you know, but hey, them babies will keep watching. I'm not gonna stop them. You know, they might be learning something, but I'm not gonna change who I am either. You know, I do understand there's a greater responsibility by me having this platform and how I move. But I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you, young or old. You know, I don't change who I am because of your age. You know, in my household, a lot of things my kids have experienced, they experienced through me before they experienced it through the streets. You know, I refuse to let the streets teach my children. You know what I mean? even though social media has been teaching them. And that's been one of the main issues in this household is social media. Like y'all have to be more responsible about what y'all allowing yourselves to entertain. You know, because y'all see these trending things on social media, but when you walk out the door, it's a different story. You know what I'm saying? So they paint this glamorous ass life on social media, but when you walk out the door, you got people out here strung out on drugs. You got people out here shooting. You got people doing everything you name it. You know what I'm saying? Trafficking, you name it, they doing it. And I live in a fucking party city. These motherfuckers stay partying around here, so it's all kind of walks up in this city at all times and all day, all day. So that's why I tell my kids all the time: when y'all go out that door, you got to be aware, cause what you see online ain't what's happening in the reality out that door, you know. And you can't just be so trusting of people, cause people are conning, people are scamming, and people are doing the most nowadays. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like it was when I was a kid, when I could fall asleep outside and wake up in the morning and still be where I fell asleep at, and nobody bothered me or tampered with me. You know, life is not like that no more, and it's scary for these kids, man. It's scary because they're being targeted. You know, um, that's another thing. I feel a reason why they try to clamp me down, because when I start exposing these missing children, those that did the kidnappings and the wrongdoings is the ones that scared. You know, because there may be some people in high places that's involved. I ain't dumb to that fact. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dumb to that fact, but I'm saying this: you shouldn't be tampering with the babies. They innocent. And if I gotta risk my life to expose and secure their safeties, if possible, to give their family some closure or leads to where their children are, then that's what I want to do. I don't, even if that jeopardizes my own life, because it's the fact these babies are innocent, you know, whether they ran away from home or not, they still babies. And in God's eyes, they innocent. And they don't deserve what they're going through, you know, um, because of evil people. So whenever God give me the green light on that, I will start. But try my best to help authorities find these missing children. But I'm waiting on the Most High to give me the green light. That is something that I want to do. Because I'm a mother, and I would want to know if I could find out anything about my child if they was to come up missing. I've had my child kidnapped before, so I know what it feels like. You know, to not know where your child is. So when the Most High give me the green light, I'm going to proceed with that. Um, but it's all on the Most High. It's a divine timing for everything, you know. Um, when He's ready for me to start doing that, I will, because of the simple fact He's got to ensure my safety as well, you know. Uh, but He knows that, I understand the cycle of life. That I know that I don't die, you know. I don't die. So it's okay. It's not okay, but what I'm saying is I understand the somebody don't want me saying what I'm saying. Don't want me to say it. Most High, you trying to stop me from saying this? Somebody playing around. They don't want me to say it. They want me to start talking about that because they don't want to be exposed. I don't stutter. Somebody try to make me stumble over my words because they don't want me to expose these children wherever because they know I can do it. Oh. They know I can locate these children. Well, when you give me the green light, we gonna get on it. So people gonna be mad. I don't care. Shouldn't be tapping around with the babies. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand some of this shit. But pure intentions. The fairy manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intentions and for the honest good of all. Exactly, and that's my intent. To bring these babies home if possible. To bring these babies home if possible. That's my intention with figuring out what happened to the missing. Anything else, Most High? Hidden depths. Something hidden is about to come to light. Yeah. Perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. He's giving me the green light. You're giving me the green light to start exposing what's going on with these kids. You ready? Okay. I guess we'll start tomorrow. Yeah. That's probably why they've been trying to kill me with this magic too. That's why they've been trying to unalive me. Because the doctor involved in it too. Oh, confirmation. Seeing the bigger picture with giraffe spirit. Follow your bliss. I'm right. Yep. All right, y'all. So we're gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna prepare. I've already started preparing for some of this, but I don't know how we gonna do it, but we'll get it done. All right, y'all. Peace.